Yeah, I'm waiting for my OBS to connect. It just started the stream immediately. Did I get the latency the way I wanted? Okay, good. All right, we're back on. And if someone can share the URL with folks, that would be good. Some people, honestly, are probably just like, I missed the beginning, and so we'll just tune in later when it's a VOD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then let me make this pop out so I get the URL. And then... put that in. Okay, good.
Because the YouTube chat is not currently.
All right, it should be live now, right?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, good. All right, now tell me what you were gonna say, Sean.
I was gonna ask if Monk could enter Gorilla Stance pre-fight.
No.
Okay. That's fair.
Ronald, you see my messages in the judge chat?
Ooh, yeah, a lot of messages. Okay.
It's your call. I don't want to. I'm just pointing a few things out.
It's not realistic though, Sam. Like the party knows it's coming, so.
But that doesn't make it not useful.
I don't know what we're arguing over right now. I mean, it's hold on, let me type.
Okay, we're back.
All right.
Hold on. Judges are conferring.
Oh, gotcha. Where is the dragon on the map?
Okay, the judges need to go in the their secret chat so that way they can talk. We'll be back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Ronald, make sure they can't hear you.
Oh wait, we can't do a not on a live stream, so we can't do that. We are gonna keep typing.
Except not really.
Yeah, we can't secret chat on a live stream. Okay, so
yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, if you guys need a moment to type things out, then that works.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Or I guess mute your microphone on your recording if you have it, and then they'll see you talking, but they won't be able to tell what you're saying. Unless we have lip readers, but...
No, but my Discord's feeding into... They're gonna hear Sam, at least.
Yeah, and that's still bad. But anyway.
Okay, yeah, take a moment to type it out, I guess.
Oh, I know how we can have our chat. I'm gonna mute things in the OBS. All right, the stream will be silent for a second. All right, assuming people can, I want to make sure people can hear music and hear Discord. Discord people, say something, say words, and chat should tell us it's good.
So many words.
Hey chat, when you see this, type cinnamon bagel.
All right.
Or hear it, I
And
guess.
that you hear music, and we should be good. All right. I have like 5 windows open. It's hard to jump around. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I see that.
And just to
Bagel!
clarify for
Yay!
who can't
There we
zoom
go.
in,
Very good.
the captains are on the left and the marshals are on the right in this. Just let everyone.
Yes, thank you, Sam. The casters are on the
That is
left.
correct. We should put them into a pattern. And Marshals actually did talk about what pattern they specifically wanted.
Yeah. Where do you want to be?
Something like so.
Very good.
Actually, I'm
So,
probably going to go like
to review
so.
the rules, ice is both difficult terrain and uneven ground. Difficult terrain requires plus 5 feet of movement to walk into it. And uneven terrain means you are flat-footed standing on it. And there are acrobatics checks involved to balance on it. And I believe I'm going to say that every action that would reasonably require balance will do so. And I believe I said it was DC 10. Balance. A success, you get to treat it as difficult terrain. Okay, I will not read this out, but people can look up the balance rules if they want to.
Yeah,
Oh, critical failure makes your
So-
turn end. That sucks. Okay. The snowshoes give you a -10 penalty on your speed when you're not on snow. And so ice is not snow.
Hmm.
Does I clarified that to the casters earlier. I assume they knew that when they made their plans.
Yeah. No, we did.
And that but when you're on snow, snow normally is difficult terrain. The snowshoes negate that about the snow. So
And how? Wait, Ronald. One
Yeah.
question.
mhm.
How do we rule movement that starts on ice but like half on ice and half on snow? When does the -10?
To be simple, I think it's when you're you only look at the rules of what you're walking onto.
But like, if you move 10 feet on ice and then 10 feet on snow, do you have the -10?
Then
Or
we'll
that
kind of
actually-
split that stride, adjudicating that stride into 2 parts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wanted to clarify.
All
With
right.
clarifications of the ice rules, we actually want our characters to be more like this.
Okay. So the investigator, Daddy Draftface, is pursuing a lead on this dragon. The ranger has designated it as its prey.
And can our investigator also roll a recall knowledge check to see if this dragon is a caster or some other variant?
Sure.
Uh,
What's the bonus?
+8 Arcana.
Okay. Is anyone in Caster's team wanting to do a recall knowledge?
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I lied. It's +10 Arcana on the sheet.
Okay. Both sides know it's a spellcasting dragon. And you can
Good to know.
feel free to look up the stats. It's going to be open information.
Yep.
It's a young white dragon.
The young white dragon. Yeah,
Mhm.
beat me to it.
All right. I'm inclined to go forward. Is there anything else I need to know? Or the casters casting any spells?
Well, okay. When it comes to things with a 1-minute duration, could we cast those and then start combat with like effectively, 9 rounds left, or would that be a no-go?
I think in this.
I
Okay.
think in this case, let's have one round pass and then you walk into the room. No, actually, no. I will take that back. Let's say, yes, you can have 9 rounds of your buffs, of your 1-minute spells. Because
Okay.
this simulates,
We are
Is it
getting the jump on it.
hunting the dragon. So,
Yeah.
and then the dragon would fly 240 feet towards you. Yeah.
Is it snowing right now?
It is not snowing right now.
Okay.
Okay. Then in that case, the cleric,
Mm-hmm.
Chuffy, will be using a scroll of magic weapon to empower the. Let's see, outreach. Not on everything, it doesn't. Yeah, to empower the bastard sword.
Okay.
So that's going to be.
All right. Anything else? Any other spells? No. No other spells.
Confirming. I don't think we have anything else.
Okay.
Um,
I'd like to hear what people
hold
are
on.
holding as well. If there's any change from room 1. I believe a lot of people are holding melee weapons in room 1.
You see, the thing is, for Team Marshall, a lot of our melee characters are just kind of like strictly better at being melee characters than anything else. So we're gonna just kind of like keep on doing our baseline strat and just have it work out because we're better.
Okay, Jean-Claude, what is he holding? The monk.
John Claude, let me quickly look at his inventory because he does have an offhand.
What's in his first
He
hand?
will. His first hand will be a fist.
Oh.
We have an idea.
I
Here,
think
back.
his second hand
It's
will also be a fist.
always clenched. His second hand holds. Okay.
His second hand is just a palm, ready to trip or grapple.
Yeah. Okay, Bonfisho is holding staff. Gex is holding shield only, not staff. Mr. Adequate is holding only a shield, not a staff. Prince Chuffy is holding Bastard Sword. In a one-handed or two-handed grip? Two-handed, right? Okay. Alright. Are we ready?
I think so.
Okay, so this dragon, I'm just going to put it in the center of the screen. Do. It's 100 feet up.
Alrighty, we return.
Yeah.
The casters actually have something else that we would like to do. We would like to cast Sonata Span.
Okay.
It is 30 feet long, so from where we are to that island. Actually, technically, I guess from back here to the island. That'll do.
Okay. By playing a brief tune on an instrument or in song, you cause the notes to physically manifest into a shimmering, translucent path. It can be a 30-foot line, 5 foot wide. Okay, so can you draw that line on Foundry?
That's right, use the line tool. Let's go from there. Well, that's 31, so I guess round down. Effectively there.
Okay.
Because that'll be majority snow. Yep.
All right, so I think we can roll initiative.
Yeah. Yeah, rolling.
So I just click all the dice and do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one of the dragons is joyful and the other one is unbiased.
Okay, let's see what the dragon's initiative is.
So critically,
I hope for
Oh, the
Ireland's
dragon's
sake.
first.
yeah, critically, the dragon fighting the casters is not unbiased because the dice still hate them, and so does the
Yeah.
dragon.
I was going to say,
Dragon's very happy
I
about
personally
this
was about to
first.
say, I hope the unbiased one is not the one we're fighting. Oh, boy.
Okay, this dragon is, it basically is double movement flying downward, so it basically goes to where it wants to go. And, let's see, wants to have a 30-foot elevation, and would that reach... It's a 30-foot cone, right, Sam?
Yes, 30-foot cone.
So, Pythagorean theorem. Yes, we are using the Pythagorean theorem.
That's fun.
I think...
I mean, of course we are. This is the rules lawyer, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else will just be off-brand. Let's see, that's
I agree.
gonna be
Alright, so it has to be,
God.
I think 25 feet up, is that? Let's
The
see.
distinction is really, it's the same for all interactions, so it's fine.
5, 4... 41. I think it's gonna be 20 feet in the air.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, there was... Actually, I don't know if I clarified this. We wanted Bonfisher to be holding the Staff of Fire, and then the Drakeheart Mutagen in their other hand.
Sorry, it's too late.
I mean... Okay.
Alright.
That's not in response to what it's doing. That was our plan from the word go.
I know, but I did say you were holding this, and there was no response at that time. I spelled out what Bonfisher was holding.
it's just like one action.
Yeah.
It's a manage.
Alright, here we go. It's going to breathe,
Alright, before
ice.
you do that, this is about something else. What is the distance that you flew down? And what
was-
is the degree that you flew down?
It was a 100-foot ceiling, and I
Yeah.
know that it has double speed flying downward, so I didn't really do the math.
Yeah, it
You
can
have
fly
to,
160 feet.
Because if you're flying at a more than a 45-degree incline, you have to make an acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Good.
Where is that?
It'll be under the fly action.
No, is this maneuver in flight?
Yes.
The rule that contradicts everything about the fly action?
Oh no.
Um,
Steep descent is a trained roll, so it needs a 15. So it's going to do acrobatics.
it's got plus 10.
Yeah.
So-
All right, it succeeds.
Yeah.
All right.
We had to try.
Yeah, it could have saved everybody, but 19. Wait, what's its damage? 7d6. Here we go. Roar.
And also, I find it funny, maneuver in flight requires an expert deck to hover in the air, which is just something fly lets you do. It's a confusing skill.
All right. So I need who wants to be first with reflex saves?
I'll do first and reflex saves because, put us at even health with the casters before stuff happens.
All right. I'll call. Well, you say the name and then do the roll.
Doug the champion, reflex save roll. Harvey the Birdman.
Okay, this is going to be half damage.
I'm gonna wait for you to resolve damage that you are trying to
Yeah.
resolve a bunch of things at once.
Harvey.
It's also a
18 for
damaging
Harvey Birdman.
reflex.
All
It's
right.
also a damaging reflex save, so the champion does get a +2 from Bulwark total.
Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go
Harvey
for
Birdman
Gene.
fails. Takes 21 cold.
Ouch. Gene our monk saves reflex roll 27.
Okay. Succeeds.
Daddy Droppies reflex plus 11.
Okay.
21.
Fails.
And then the bird with the best saves in the entire party for some reason.
Animal
rolls with a
companions.
plus 12 and then crit fails.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. 42 damage. The bird is,
Oh, the bird is alive.
it's
Oh, wait, no.
Um,
it's
the
a frozen bird. Okay.
Popsicle.
Well,
All right. It looks like we're sort of evening things out between these parties.
Oh no, now we're gonna do our saves. Let's see how this goes.
yeah, I think we're
You
just...
You need to add an elevation to the unbiased dragon. What should I
Sure.
add?
20.
Okay.
All right, casters. Let's see what the dice say.
Alright.
It joyfully breathes ice and cold on you.
Alrighty. Chuffy, you're first. I also didn't get to mention that we would have. Wow, no.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
That was
Chuffy
a
makes
hard
that.
save for Chuffy.
Yeah.
It was. Alright, Gex.
So people, for the audience,
Oh,
that's a
no.
regular failure.
Snake.
This is a level 6 monster, so it is a moderate or severe boss, but under the encounter math, it's a moderate fight. Gex's snack saves and takes half damage.
Fisho.
Fisho fails and takes 21. He
Okay.
might, if anyone has resistance to cold damage, now's the time to remember.
Mention it. No, none of them do. I don't think. Unless. Pop over my chat if I'm forgetting that. Alright, and then.
Mr.
Mr.
Adequate,
Adequate?
23 fails.
Okay. Alright, a snake.
Behold the power of Pathfinder 2E math. The snake regularly fails due to its super saves.
I know you had 2 15s. One lower, and those would have been crit fails and very, very bad.
All right,
Yeah.
next is Jean-Claude Van Halen. All right.
All right.
What's it like to fight a dragon?
Well, it's annoying to be a melee character when things are in the air. That is my first observation.
All right. This is a, one observation about martials.
Yes. If you are a strength martial and things fly, you don't have a good time. Big brain knowledge. I'm thinking about just trying to get onto the even ground for the monk.
Okay.
So, could he try a long jump to get over there with assurance?
Does he have powerful leap?
I'm pretty sure he does have powerful leap. Let me just quickly...
Long jump requires 2 actions.
Important. Frightful presence.
And you wouldn't...
Oh, Frightful presence. That is a thing. That's a good
I'm
catch by
sorry.
Judge.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
It's defeat at DC.
That should have happened before the saves.
Oh,
Sam,
those
can you
might have
check the
been-
history of the saves to see what might be affected by these rolls?
Yeah, Prince
Okay.
Chuffy's was a 15. We had Gex at a 15 as well. And there are some more things that would have been affected by a crit fail.
Okay,
But
so
no.
just take some notes on that. Let's do the saves with the players. Let's Team Marshals give me will saves, and
Team Marshals will roll will save starting with Doug Glatt. Will save for Doug Glatt with plus 11. 14.
Okay.
Ouch. But he does have Aura Courage.
so that's a regular failure, which makes it frightened 2. Remember, Frightful Presence is worse than Demoralize. It's more impactful.
I am going to... I'm pretty sure the feat Aura of Courage effects here. Whenever you become frightened, reduce the condition value by 1 to a minimum of 0. So
You're only frightened.
I
one.
just
Chuffy is
wanted to
frightened.
get that out of the way.
Okay, that.
Wait,
saved you.
let's only do frightened rolls for now.
Only frightened rolls for now. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying that that would affect it, and I want that to be marked. And I'm going to roll for the monk with plus 10. He got 24.
Success. So the monk is only frightened 1.
Our ranger will also do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And his save will roll. Daddy Drowface will go to saves will.
Okay, Harvey Birdman fails, frightened 2.
And the bird is already knocked out. I don't know if friend works that, but you
We're
know,
gonna do it.
will save. Crit success. Let's go, bird. Let's go.
All right, it's too unconscious to be afraid at this time.
Yeah, no, it hasn't noticed how afraid it is yet. It'll catch up later.
Okay, all right, casters. Frightened will saves. This is gonna
Yeah,
suck.
let's,
It's gonna really suck.
let's
But they're better in will
find out.
saves.
Not Chuffy dumped his will save and Bondfish. Okay, let's find out the impactful one. Chuffy,
Okay, frightened 2.
which
That turns success into a failure.
yeah,
Okay, actually, let's now that I'm more ready for this, let's go back to the marshals. What save results changed, Sam?
I don't think the marshals had any results changed. I believe.
Okay, none were on the cusp. Okay, so this changes a
then
success into a failure for Prince Chuffy. So
Yes,
it's gonna take
25.
11 more damage. Then Gex.
Gex is the big ticket item because they are rolling for a crit fail. Same with Bonefisho.
Okay, that is a regular success.
What is that?
Which is
Frightened?
still
Frightened
enough.
1.
That's a crit fail then. A fail to a crit fail.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
And who else did you say was the big? I see Chuffy's snake was at a 15. Was there another one that I missed?
Oh no, it was Chuffy, not Bonefish. It was Chuffy's snake, not Bonefisho. Okay. Alright. At least there's that. Okay.
Wow.
Gex's
Dragons are
snake.
scary.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Snake's good. Snake says, I've got no fear.
Yeah.
It takes the whole.
It has a gun.
Not just the important snake, though. The important snake hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Adequate. Mm.
Okay. Frightened 1.
Okay. Bonficio.
No one's critically
Bonficio.
failed Frightened Presence, right? That makes you flee, I believe. Possibly.
I don't think so.
Does that
one's
make
rolled
no,
below.
that doesn't make you flee. That's a fear spell. Okay.
Okay, Bonficio.
No one's rolled under 10, yeah.
Oh, Frightened
Oh,
3
that's a gun.
for Mr. Adequate.
It was because we said something. Does that change their DC for their save?
Yes, it
Actually?
does.
Oof.
Well, no, it's not enough to knock them from a success to a failure. Okay, at least there's that.
No, it's Frightened
Okay.
4. Jeez, that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
Okay.
you jump in and interrupt. The natural one was rolled for Bonficio, if I'm not mistaken, and a
Yeah.
critical failure on Frightened Presence makes you Frightened 4, not Frightened 3.
Yes.
Yeah. So, wait. Oh. I see Mr. Adequate was rolled first. I was... Okay. So Mr. Adequate's only,
Frightened 1.
right. And then Bonfish was frightened 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the snake. Not 20, please. No.
All right.
Not
All right.
granting that.
Okay, it's a crit fail. It goes down to dying 2. And, yep. Dragons are scary.
The 3 things that happened based on the frightened was Chuffy went from a success to a failure, Gex went from a failure to a critical failure, and Chuffy's snake went from a failure to a critical failure.
All right, every +1 counts, or -1 in this case. Now we go to Jean-Claude.
Alright, so Jean-Claude will actually have a big brain move of he's just going to wait for Champion to do things, that way the frightened value gets reduced for everybody.
Okay. Doug Glatt.
And I am tempted to spend the lay on hands early in the fight, but I think it's a bad move overall, but I am tempted to do so. I just want to mention that.
All right. Okay.
Um,
So not only do you get action, you get to enter the brain of Sean on this live stream.
That is true. I think Champion will try and bounce across the ice and get close to the... Oh, wait, people are typing in chat for me.
Mm-hmm.
People are backseating me. I'm allowing people to backseat me.
Yeah. He can't reduce the frightened value if he's not within
Yes,
15
Tweed.
feet.
This is level
Yeah.
6. This is a single, 2 levels higher than the party. It's a huge.
So,
It's felt.
I kind of want the Champion just start moving up to the front to about there, but that covers 2 tiles Vice. So there's a balance check involved, right?
For that single stride action, and that's yes, yeah.
And this guy has really, really poor acrobatics. Is there a way I could just jump across with athletics instead?
You'd still need to balance.
Good point.
When you
I'm
land.
just gonna make the balance check. Proficiency.
Wait, you actually want to jump because of the way the balance results
Yeah.
work.
Yeah,
And
just-
I can use Assurance Athletics to get a jump.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're gonna
somebody's typing at
leap
me.
there.
I have 2 questions. Is the ice uneven ground? Is that how it's written?
Yeah,
Okay, each time you are hit by an attack or fail a save on uneven ground,
right.
you must make a reflex save or
Oh.
fall prone.
Okay.
No.
When you fail a reflex save, or when you take damage.
When you hit by an attack or fail a save of any kind, will or reflex. Which doesn't make sense, but that's rules as written.
I'm not
You know,
gonna
I-
say will saves. No, that's not.
Harvey was the
Would
only
have to
character
roll
that isn't
both
currently
breath.
knocked out that failed for us.
All right, let's who failed their
Wait,
dragon breath saves?
I think Harvey and Daddy both did it because they're at our lower health bars.
Okay, roll acrobatics for them.
I will roll
Yeah,
acrobatics. for both them.
Daddy's down 21. That lines up.
Yep. Because everybody's full health when we walked in, so I'm going to quickly pull up all their proficiencies. And this is Harvey Birdman. I'm gonna just make sure that. Yep.
And this specifically, it has to be a reflex save. There's no acrobatics or something like that.
It's just a reflex save? Okay, then reflex save for
No, no.
Birdman.
What you need to roll now is Wait, it says you make a reflex save?
You must succeed at a reflex save with the same DC as the acrobatics check to balance.
Okay, got it.
I
That's
can
DC
look
10.
That's
Okay.
nice.
That's
Okay,
DC
so
10.
Yeah, so you need to not roll a 1, basically.
I'm rolling for Harvey Birdman right now.
It's not exactly a challenging test, but it is important to keep in mind.
Yeah.
I'm then going to roll for Daddy Drowface,
Okay.
who will then reflex for this.
There is really an incentive to get onto the snow here, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm okay. You don't have
The
to.
worst round is round 1 in this fight. We can definitely say that. I'm looking at the reflex saves on my cheat sheet. For the casters, you can literally just roll 7d20, and I will 6d20. I'm just gonna apply them in reading order. Do you know what I mean by reading order?
Yeah.
Okay, so just roll 6d20. Just need to not roll a 1 for this to have an effect.
Would you like me to roll a secret D4 and put it in the secret judge chat for how long they have until
Oh
the
my
rest?
god, at least one of them did, of course.
Okay, hold on.
Do you?
It is Gex who fell. I heard you, Sam. And I will roll a d4 in the secret judge chat. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I have a physical D4 that I can roll. And just
No,
put the
but you can do
number in.
exclamation point d4 on our server, and then it's going to roll.
Sure.
No, actually, not on this server. I didn't install that bot.
It's fine. Oh wait, there's no bot. I'm just gonna roll a physical D4. I'll put the number.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We are now at Doug Glatt's turn.
Okay, so now that we've resolved a single stride action...
No, I thought you were leaping.
Oh yeah, leap.
All right,
Yes,
now
it
you're
was a
going
leap
to do
action.
acrobatics. Now, the GM in me wants to say you need to... It's a more difficult DC to leap, but the rules did say DC 10, so...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now I make an acrobatics check for Doug. Where is...
You know what, though? Oh, it's to balance after you've... There's nothing to really... I'm sorry, this is a different... You only fall on a critical failure under the balance rules. I kind of want to say it's DC 15 now.
Okay. That's fair. I have +6.
Yeah, go ahead.
25.
All right.
Oh, so leap is guaranteed movement. Like,
Yeah, and you know, I almost want to say it's DC 20 because then you because you only fall on a critical failure. I hope people
But there's
think that's
some reading of the balance rules that would say on a failure you don't actually get to leap because it says you must remain stationary to keep your balance.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
Yeah.
since it reads that way, I'm going to say that you it's something you do at the beginning of your action, but it's still DC 10, and you succeeded.
I got 25.
Yeah.
Jump,
Okay,
fall if
I actually
you
like the
or-
way it's written. I think that's a good way to. Yeah. Okay.
So, did the DC for the difficult terrain here just go up to 20?
No, it did not. It just
Okay.
we decided he rolls balance at the start of his leap, and
Yes, well,
And if I fail,
It's
the
DC
action's
10.
consumed by Don't Fall Prone.
correct.
if you fail and choose not to move, you don't fall prone. Or you can choose to move and fall prone.
Okay.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yes.
Okay,
Neat.
nice.
So you can either full send it or catch your balance.
No, it says you must remain stationary to keep your balance, wasting the action, or you fall. If you fall, your turn ends. So basically, you don't move if you fail, or
Yep.
it's your last action and you're okay with falling.
Okay, it does say move across there, though.
I think it's fine. I think DC 10 works. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
The dragon.
It's simpler.
We
Let's
don't-
just do it. And it's not
Anyway.
very different from striding, so that makes it, balanced.
Yeah.
If I were to move to... I'm just going to move my champion to a tile. This is just me going to ask a question for positioning.
Okay.
If he's here, would the bird still be counted as part of his aura?
No.
Okay. So then he's just going to hang out.
But the bird's not scared. But
The bird isn't scared, so this would probably still hit Daddy Drowface in the 15,
would.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it hits both Daddy and Harvey, then I don't mind just moving here. Another balance check, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 10. That's
Succeeds.
DC.
Yep.
And at the... I don't think he has more that he wants to do. You know what? He's going to try and demoralize the dragon with his +5 total.
All right. Scare a dragon.
Yep, let's see if he can do it with a +5. Let's go. Proficiencies... Intimidation... Oh, it's a +4, I lied. No.
Okay. All right. So Doug has tried to scare the dragon, and it laughs. It gloats. Jean-Claude Van Halen.
Alright, all
Oh,
their
wait,
friend
you're-
values go down by
Yes.
1 because of the end of Champion's turn.
Right. What a useful ability. Is that a feat?
Yes. It is a level 4 champion feat. Aura of Courage.
All right. Get your feat
It's
today.
neat, but once it works, it really works.
Okay,
Yeah, people
Jean.
say champion feats are bad. Yeah, so, our monk will enter Gorilla Stance.
All right. When Gorilla Stance goes into the chat, there's a rectangle that you can drag onto the token.
Oh, I have it set in a macro on my hotbar because the person who did this before me was really smart.
Oh, good.
So I just have like a hotkey macro for it.
Nice.
Monk is going to try and get over to the snow with a leap of some kind. I'm going to quickly read over his skill feats to make sure that he has long
He has
leap and all that stuff.
Powerful leap, which
His powerful leap.
lets him travel 15 feet.
Okay.
But he'll need to do a balance check at the start.
Okay. I have full faith in this monk to be able to balance. Don't worry. Full faith. As long as I don't get nat 1, it passes. So I'm going to do the balance check.
15 feet doesn't get him onto the snow because of the diagonal movement rules.
Right.
Yeah. But it gets him close.
Yeah,
It
this
gets
is
me close enough.
this is an ice square. I'm looking at the majority of the square. Just so you
Okay.
know. And that's also 20 feet away.
I am going to make that balance check, though.
Mm-hmm.
Balance, 20.
All right. Move to where you'd like.
I can jump 15 feet.
Yes.
I'm going to go here.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to try and move one more time to get onto the snow over here.
Okay.
Well, I feel about allowing steps. Like, are steps allowed?
I'm not stepping into difficult terrain, but I might
He's
still need to
striding into
balance.
it.
Yeah, I can just
no
stride
balance
into it if you
needed.
want me
No,
to.
I'm just doing
Yeah.
what you're walking onto. Makes
Yeah.
things more consistent. Is that where you? Okay, one more action for Van Halen.
Let's see here. I don't think he has much more he can do other than... Well, I did enter stance, jump, walk.
Oh, you did.
So,
You're done. Yeah.
That's 3, right? Yeah.
Look,
Okay.
actually, sorry, I hate to do this, but it is the rule slayer.
Yeah.
Balance says you are in a square that contains a narrow surface, uneven ground, or other similar feature.
Yeah.
Technically, it's where you started. But I don't know if we want
It's
to
a
do
requirement for the balance action, but
that. Okay, yeah, sure.
that doesn't really settle when you adjudicate it.
That's fine.
Okay, so... Daddy
Okay.
Drowface is going to open up with a couple battle medicines.
Ah.
And because he's an investigator,
Mm-hmm.
he can battle medicine once per hour per target
Yes.
instead, just because of cool class features.
Because
so this
he's
is
a
where all of our,
forensic
like,
investigator.
Sustained in-combat healing is coming from, so he's going to heal Bird with Assurance.
Okay.
And so Bird will heal for 2d8.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. The dice
Bird
like
goes
the
up to
marshals.
13. the dice do like the marshals, and I'm happy about the dice.
Well, at least the
It's some-
dragon's
And
unbiased.
+4 healing for investigator on their battle medicine. Somebody in chat just reminded me.
4, yes.
Thank you, chat.
And
Is that someone on your team?
Yeah, whenever I say chat, I am talking about people on my team.
Yeah.
Because I have Discord open, not the YouTube chat.
Okay.
Investigator will then... It's Devise a Stratagem is the name of the action that has him
Oh,
point to the
wow.
dragon and go,
There's like a
"You,
20-second
right?"
lag right now. I'm sorry. Devise a stratagem. What did you
Remember
just
the name of
ask?
that
I'm sorry.
action. Strategic Strike, that's the name of the feature.
Yeah.
So, he will Strategic Strike, which makes it so that he can roll beforehand, then decide if he wants to attack or not, correct?
Yep. And because
Okay.
you pursued a lead, it's a free action to devise.
Alright. I'm going to have the investigator... There was a toggle. Toggle... That is the bird. I need to click on the investigator.
Right.
He has Devise Stratagem currently toggled on. I'm going to close out of that. I am sorry because I'm new to this, so I'm learning, and I'm going to have it click the striking short bow and roll.
Okay.
And
you would have a
I
29.
think he will choose to take that attack.
All right. So action number 2 is to fire the short bow, roll damage. And with the toggle still on, strategic strike. Is there a toggle for that? You want that for the damage.
Yep. Damage. I'm just going to click the damage thing. It automatically rolled the extra d6.
Okay.
But hey, look!
The
6.
dice. Yeah, the dice didn't like you.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
All right.
I think he is then going to heal himself because it's, again, a once per fight type deal, and,
Yep.
you know, let's just keep our healers healthy. And it's assurance, so it's just
Yeah.
going to be 2d8 plus 4, and I'm going to roll that. 16 healing.
Nice.
And that's a turn.
Okay, Bonfisho. How do the casters fare? Jeez, my God.
Yeah.
Daddy Jarface is no longer frightened. Also,
And just remember, it can do that again in 1d4 now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are aware. Okay. About Sonata Span and the ice.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if we only have what we had in our hands last time, then right now, Bonfisho has their Drakeheart mutagen and their... Yeah, I think just their Drakeheart mutagen. I think we went the shield last time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Bonfisho is going to battle medicine themselves.
Okay.
Well, hold on, let me...
Sam, I'm gonna
Yeah.
step away for a sec. Can you handle it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. The Bonfisho
Okay,
is
hold
for
on.
what? Sorry.
Yeah, hold on, I need to go to the chat.
Okay, fine.
Man, ranged weapons really don't do a whole lot if you roll low on your dice, don't they?
Nothing does if you roll too low.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I know that for a lot of role-playing game players, coming to Pathfinder and seeing bows do very little damage on normal hit feels weird to them.
Yeah. Definitely. But it is... Otherwise, you end up with a situation where you'd never want to use a melee weapon ever.
And that's why I agree with the system's choice. It just, like, oof, feels bad for me
Yeah.
right now.
But on the bright side, a little damage is better than the melee characters who can deal exactly no damage right now.
That is also very, very extremely true. Everybody on this side is just having a feels bad, but the casters are feeling worse, so we're just keeping through it.
Ha. Yes, so on Fisho, it is your turn whenever you're ready.
They're currently discussing strategy in their private chat, so I'm just gonna have a conversation about ranged weaponry for a little bit.
Yeah, sure, gotta fill the time.
Yep.
I'm back. All right.
But yeah, it's certainly an interesting.
Okay. All right. We're back. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronald's back. No.
All right. Okay. Bonfisho. Okay. How does getting onto the Sonata Span work with the ice? Can they just get on it, or are they going to need a check to even attempt to get on, even if they're adjacent to it already?
They can just get on it.
Okay. Okay, good.
Where's the 6th square of this? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see.
think it's-
No, it's 5 squares. Yeah. They can just get on it, according to
Okay.
the norm I've established.
Okay. So that's 20 feet, so that's one action.
Okay.
They have snowshoes, so they can just get to there. And that's 2 actions.
Wait, on the Sonata Span, they have -10 speed.
Oh, because of the snowshoes, you're right.
Yeah, 1,
Okay,
2.
alright. Okay, so reset the movement speed.
You can probably
Oh,
get
that might change our calculus. Well, okay, hold on. So, 10, and then diagonal is another 10, and then difficult terrain makes that 10, and then they have another 20, so another 10.
Wait, this is
So-
So,
straight
there.
onto
this is
there
the
instead.
span. No, you can just go straight there.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so that's 10. Oh yeah. Actually, hold on. There. Can we do that? Could. Okay, so 1, 2, and then straight onto there. That's only counting as 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could go that far.
5,
Happy snowshoes.
and then 10. Yeah.
Wait, but because of the -10 speed, I don't think you can get all 40. You need to go back 1 square.
Oh, no,
diagonal.
that's all 3 actions.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
Hold on.
Is Bonfisho done?
Hold on. They are. Yes. No. Yeah, Bonfish is done.
Okay. Now, yeah, Bonfisho
Gex.
is frightened 4 and not going to be very useful. Okay, Gex.
Gex will stand.
I think that's a balance check.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Then, sorry, hold on. Then in that case, first,
He has a +7.
battle
though.
medicine. Yeah.
Although,
then
wait.
yeah, battle medicine first. Sorry, good.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So battle medicine first. And they have godless healing, so they are only needed
Nice.
for an hour. DC 15.
Success.
All right. Need that. +5 for healing themselves. Godless healing.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you. All right. Stand. That's an acrobatics check.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay. All right. So move half speed, right? And then 5 feet to get onto the Sonata Span, probably.
Well, -10 speed, so Gex will have 15-foot speed.
Okay. They have base 25, so 10. Okay.
And is
Okay,
it
that's first.
-10
No,
any
you
part
can
of
move
it?
5 more feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get there?
No.
That counts as 10. Okay, there. And then last action will be 10. No.
That would involve going
We
on.
don't have snowshoes, right? So 10,
Oh wait, he doesn't have snowshoes.
20.
I forgot
Oh,
that. So he gets to move his full speed on the Sonata Span.
Oh, he does. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Try again.
All right.
One turn is
Okay,
equal to its
so,
movement.
okay, so half speed is going to be 25 rounds down to 10 on the Sonata Span for the first action anyway.
No, Sonata Span, I count you're walking onto it, so that's the rule I care about. So
Okay.
just move full speed.
All right, that works. 20, 25. All right. So
Well,
that's our
not
second
fair
action.
that you're stepping onto difficult terrain.
No, fair enough. We walk that back. Okay.
Yeah.
So 25. There we go. All right, now one more action. Okay, so 5.
You can go as far as there.
Yeah, 25.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
full fairness sake, we don't have another action because we stood. So
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Allison. Oh yeah, no. Okay, fair enough. Then yeah, we get to there.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is. Oh wait, you're done, yeah. And
Yes.
you're no longer frightened, and you're no longer prone. All right, the party's already recovering. Harvey Birdman.
Well, the owl's awake now.
Yeah.
So, can we command the owl to use its support action for the bleed effects and all that nonsense?
It needs to stand before it can fly.
Oh.
Oh wait.
So I guess we're gonna command it to stand, fly next to the dragon.
Yeah, and it would need one more action to do its support action, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, support action requires 2 actions.
Yeah.
So, in that case, I think we're just gonna have the owl stand by itself. We're just gonna make 3 attacks with Ranger, probably.
All right.
Let me confirm with Team Marshals.
Strangely
and just
enough,
quickly...
the owl does not get to use its free action to stand.
Okay, well then I guess we have to command owl if we want to have an owl this fight.
Let me confer something with the. Well, I suppose I would have to ask first if this would even be viable, so I'm not just wasting time. Would if we agreed like friendly like on the rules for this, would we allow animal companions to stand as their one action for both teams, for instance? Would we be okay with that possibility? Instead of like taking a stride action.
It's not raw. You have to ask me first, and I'm not.
No, that's why I was running by you because I was like, I can go check my chat, but then I was like, wait, I have to run it by you to see if you'd even consider that.
Yeah, I think this is a case. It's not as bad as the your owl falls out of the sky if you don't command it. So I'm inclined to go by raw here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Because there's a whole lot of move actions, and for some reason they were specific.
I wonder if this series will get that eroded. Now that
There's no errata.
Honestly, I think that
was very clear. Animals, when not commanded, act naturally. If you think that a snake is just going to stand belly up when
a snake or an owl's not going to get up, it's true.
That's a very hard argument to make.
But doesn't that say not commanded for a minute or more or something like that?
Wait, hold on. What did you just read from, Akai?
That is just from animal companions.
Yeah, but I think that accounts for, like, the master's unconscious and is being attacked by the thing that killed their master. That's what I think of.
It's whenever they're not commanded.
Okay, if given no commands, minions use no actions except to defend themselves or escape obvious harm. If left unattended for long enough, typically 1 minute, mindless minions usually don't act. Animals follow their instinct, and sapient minions act how they please.
Correct.
So I think the critical line there, because yeah, it's basically they have to. If given no commands for a minute, the animal companions will act how they please. But the other basic line there, and I'll put it in like in general, is if given no commands, minions use no action except to defend themselves or to escape obvious harm. Would we say generally standing, being prone is bad, so standing is escaping obvious harm? And or defending themselves? Eliminated the penalty AC.
Where are you reading from?
Those are
The
the
minion
rules of
traits.
Animals Companion.
Here, I'll link it.
There are 2 pages with rules on the internet. We're like a hardcore playtest group. If I were Paizo, I would contact us.
Yeah, honestly, like having us do a contest with new content that they have,
Yeah.
we'll have some of the biggest brain people all min-maxing, and
Yeah.
I think that you could swear enough of us to an oath of secrecy.
Yeah, I can.
Although-
I can tell someone have communication with that. I've seen my players rule against themselves, and we could be
Yeah.
a play group. I mean, I think I totally will hire us. Well, we wouldn't be
Yeah.
paid probably, but
We wouldn't be paid, and I mean, like, I just get to see new content earlier, and that's enough for me. Like, honestly.
consume content early.
Exactly.
And
We'll take being beta testers.
Yeah,
I'm just imagining flexing my players by saying, "Oh, but in the play test that you didn't see."
I'm sorry. Just read that language again, but one more time.
All
Wherever you're reading
right. For
from.
Minion, you mean, right?
Oh, Minion is what you're reading from. Okay.
Yeah, I put
Okay,
it
hold
in
on.
chat.
I just want to. My brain processes better sometimes this way.
No, I have bad auditory processing. I get it. Yeah, it's the second to last sentence. Part of it.
and by chat he means the live play general, just in case that
Yeah.
anyone needs to
Okay.
find
The
that.
second to last sentence though begins if left unattended. Like this is like
Hold on.
it's like not really to be applied to battles.
Oh no, sorry. Third to last sentence.
Okay, if given no commands, they do no actions except to defend themselves or escape obvious harm. So I'm inclined that they don't stand. Because
Okay.
like if the dragon were attacking it, it's going to get away from the dragon. That's escaping obvious harm.
I mean, standing improves your AC.
Oh. Yeah, you're true. That's right.
Yeah.
It is going to stand up to escape obvious harm because the dragon is flying towards it right now.
Mhm.
Okay, it's standing.
Although
I'm
it did
convinced.
critically hit its will save, so it doesn't really think the dragon's dangerous. Yes, it does.
Well, even if you're not frightened,
Yeah,
capital F
It's still-
frightened, you are going to escape obvious harm.
it is a big, obvious threat. Then Ranger's just gonna put 3 arrows into this dragon.
Okay.
I already checked on the target as your hunted prey check mark, so I'm just going to roll all 3 attacks if that's alright with you.
Yes.
Okay. Roll with the +10.
Oh, acrobatics to stand up for the bird. Somebody pointed out.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let's
I will go
continue.
roll the acrobatics for the bird.
Oh,
Okay, we
Oh,
have
good.
a...
That is the second attack. That isn't the acrobatics for the bird. I'm just going to be clear on what
no,
that
don't
roll
roll
was.
the acrobatics for the bird. You said hunter prey. Let's just continue with that.
Let's resolve the thing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
resolving in order. Understand.
Yeah, this is
Score?
Ronald's Rules of Rolling is saving that 20 for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then you said 3 attacks you were making?
yes.
Those were the 3 attacks.
So that's
yeah.
2 actions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Your the 22 does not hit. The 27's a crit, obviously. So.
Mhm. Ooh, 22 not hit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Its stats are open. You can look them up.
I know the stats are open. It's just like I'm just now realizing how bad that means for me.
Okay.
It's now sinking in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, balance check for the bird. Correct.
No. Roll damage for your
Roll damage
crit.
for the crit. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on Ranger. Click on strikes. Damage on bow. 11
Okay.
plus the D10 from deadly.
Yes. And under the oh, well, the dice are unbiased. Okay, so under when you hover over strikes, and on the upper left there is a critical button that that does the
I see the
critical
critical
damage.
button
for
now.
you.
Yep.
You can test it now if you'd like, but also roll your bird's acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, I see how the critical works now.
Okay.
Also,
Rolling bird
It's
acrobatics.
taunting you.
It,
Thing.
I
Oh
was
wait,
gonna
I'm sorry.
say
I
it.
didn't
This is-
apply the double damage, so that was
It-
23 damage.
Yep.
This is a minor thing,
Yeah.
but the critical button rolls the dice twice as opposed to doubling the result on the one die, which is not the ruling we decided.
But that's not what the chat reflects. It says 2 times the formula.
Yes, but if you click on that, look at the dice. It rolled a 4, an 8, and a 7.
No, that's because that was the
Well, yeah,
deadly
that's
die.
because there's a D10 at the end. It rolled the damage dice, doubled them, and then added a D10, so there's 3 dice rolled.
The deadly
Oh,
D10. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if
Okay.
you look closely, the icon for
rolling
the
bounce
D10
for
there
bird.
is different.
Yeah, my bad.
Bird balance 15.
All right. Bird gets on its talons. And Harvey.
So Harvey, I'm just gonna quickly check his feat list. Well, I think that Owl can fly and do the support action, so he's just gonna make another attack at his super low, or well, at his current map. So another longbow attack, if that's all right.
All right.
Well, there we go.
I realized too that the volley penalty would apply, but it wouldn't affect anything here.
It wouldn't have affected anything, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Your frightened goes down. You're no longer frightened. Now
Yay.
it's Mr. Adequate.
But I think Hunt, Prey, and 3 attacks. I don't think the 4th one would have been possible. Unless I missed something.
No, he had to pray before.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Alright. Mr. Adequate is going to sustain Sonata Span. And then we are on the bridge. We have snowshoes. 20, so minus 10 makes... Okay, so 10 movement speed apiece to there. There, over there.
You could do
No,
your third
no
stride
difference.
starting from here and get onto snow if you want.
Could we? Hold on. Okay, so... Get to there? No, it's 15. We have 20, and then it's minus 10 for the snowshoes.
Oh yeah. For starting from here.
And then from there, that's going to be ice. So we need to come here at least. Will that be ice? No, that won't be ice, actually. No, it's fine.
That's ice.
Okay. So one more. Okay. And then from there... Yeah, either there or... No, it can't even go diagonal. Yeah, has to be here. So, sustain, move twice.
Yep.
And that's that.
Prince Chuffy lick wound.
Yep. We might want something to indicate for Chuffy that they battle medicined themselves. By the way, they don't have the ability to do so again after an hour, so they're out for the day.
Yeah, I have it written on my notes.
Okay. Well, okay. Chuffy is going to make an acrobatics check to move. Okay.
All right. You can move where you want and fall,
And
But
then
that would
or
turn.
stay in place.
Stay in place,
Yeah.
right?
We can try again for another action, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me confirm with my team that we don't want to do a heal or something, because yikes.
Oh, another
Yeah,
thing is you
yikes.
can't move very far with your snowshoes. So
Yeah. Yeah, let me check with them.
Yep.
Be right back.
Even a success moves 5 feet. Which means it's actually better for them to jump. They move twice as far if they jump.
yeah, we should tell them that.
Okay.
Hey,
Arms
you should
unchecked.
know that leaping will actually be faster,
Oh,
possibly.
true. And he has
Because you
powerful
only
leap.
move 5 feet on a success right now, but jumping will move you 10 feet.
Leaping on your snowshoes. It's the snowshoes that's making this happen.
Oh, goodness. Okay, you know what? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Oh yeah, my chat just came up with it too. So 10, and then...
Oh yeah, the lag
10.
must be strange, jumping back and forth.
Yeah. I wonder how it ever catches up. Can it catch up?
It's just kind of like when you're streaming, there's a 30-second delay just because of how YouTube does stuff on their end. Same thing with Twitch,
Okay.
basically.
Oh, it just pauses them for a while.
Yeah, I
we have
have friends that are in
powerful
the same
lever.
time zone as me that stream on Twitch sometimes, and they always have a 30-second delay there as well. So there's just
Yeah.
no way around it, really.
Okay.
We will do a long jump then. Let's go for...
That's 15 though.
Yeah. So, long jump for 15. We
No,
do
wait, long
hearing
jump requires the
effective-
10-foot stride first.
Oh yeah, you don't have
No,
the speed.
I have... No, I have,
Quick jump?
Chuffy, yeah. Chuffy has, has quick jump.
Chuffy. All right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have
So-
powerful leap though, so it has to be a 10. Well, wait, no. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. You can long jump.
So, that's... Yeah, we're going to try to quick jump. We're going to go 15, not be too ambitious, because naturally the instant we try that, we're going to fail. The dice might hose us anyway, but going 15 means crossing two 5-foot distances effectively, so is the DC 10 or is it 15 effectively in that case?
15.
Okay.
Well, a little less than that actually, but
Okay.
you make it.
All right.
But actually, I think you get to decide how far. You kind of were, yeah. You can go another 5. You can go up to 20 feet if you'd like now, since you rolled it.
Take it. I mean, they are just going to do the most powerful leap they can in that
Yeah.
direction.
But
And
oh, did we do your? Oh, that was your acrobatics. I'm sorry. Wait. That was your acrobatics to. Were you prone at the start of this turn?
No.
Okay, that got it.
No, it was an acrobatics to attempt to move. We failed, so we quick jumped instead.
Okay, but I still need an
then-
acrobatics to jump though.
Oh.
A
okay.
balance to jump. So
All right.
oh, so
Mind.
okay.
Okay. All right. I guess we just make another attempt.
All right, acrobatics. Okay, Megan. That's very cute. Okay, well, you are at least not as frightened anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So you're
that's
just tripping
fair.
on the ice here. All right. This dragon, I think
We
It's-
haven't seen element damage. Ground slam, right? Like,
yeah. So I think what it will do is I think it sees people running away, so it's hunter instincts going. I'm not sure who it'll attack first though. There's people right below him, so I'm thinking. Let me do an intelligence check. Okay, he's going to act instinctively and go to the closest people. He's going to fly down 10 feet and then do a ground slam. Goes down to the ground. And kaboom. The dragon slams down to the ground with a roar. Oh, I have
can
my...
I move down another 5 feet so that it'll affect Bonfisho as well?
Yeah. So, goes, flies down here. And 10-foot radius. You guys need to make reflex saves. You need a 24 to not fall prone and take bludgeoning damage.
Bonefish.
Okay.
No, takes double.
Nope, it's there's no critical failure here.
Okay.
Yeah, it isn't a basic reflex save, just as reflex save.
Okay. I will take it.
So I'm gonna.
Alright.
This will be the bludgeoning damage for everybody. 10. Ouch.
Oof.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Adequate.
Yo, the mages are still alive. Let's go.
So doesn't make it.
Mr. Adequate also fails. This is not a easy save to make. Well, and you're the lucky thing for
you know
you is
what?
that
I can't critically fail, and that's my biggest boon right now.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
The dice will try.
I'm actually cheering for the mages because I want interesting PvP.
yeah, if 5 feet away, then they can get, then they won't be able to use melee attacks against it. I think that might make sense.
What's that?
It can then step as part of Ground Slam. I would suggest it steps 5 feet east so that they can't make melee attacks against it.
I'll do an
Let's set 5 feet up, be a
I'll do an
cat.
intelligence check. It makes its intelligence check. So,
One
yeah.
thing that does is it can't use its claws, which are agile, but I think
yeah, but
Jaws
now
deals-
the jaws are better. So I'm gonna roll randomly to see who it attacks, and it's gonna go for Mr. Adequate. Jaws. Okay, 31. It's a crit. And that'll be
twice 2d8 plus 9 plus 1d6.
yeah. Okay, so all that means is he's dying 2 because it's a crit. Okay. All right, and the unbiased one. I think Harvey Birdman did the most damage, and I think it's gonna fly down among them, then slam the ground right here.
No, the dragon is among us.
And
And
actually, it could include the monk.
Yeah. I think that's probably best.
Yeah, though I just kind of yeah. All right, and then all those characters must make reflex saves, and it's going to be 10 damage to them.
Our snake has to roll a death save, by the way.
I'm going to
Down
make
one.
reflex starting with the monk, and I'm going to ask if bulwark would apply to this.
Wait, is this the death save?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No.
No.
Save. I think Bulwark applies because it does deal damage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it is a
crossed
damage
off.
dealing effect, but like if you say that doesn't, that also makes sense to me.
I'll say it doesn't in this case.
Okay. That's Doug's save. I'm just gonna fail all these real quick. Don't mind me.
Okay.
This is the ranger who will also fail, and then I'm gonna roll for the investigator who will fail. As I said, and then I'm gonna roll for the bird who's on the ground right now. So despite being a flying type, gets hit by a ground type move, and then
Yeah.
also fails. Cool.
Okay. So they all take 10 damage.
They all fall prone, take 10 damage.
It's very
I
unbiased.
should've just rolled
It's, equal
Yeah.
opportunity fall to the ground.
Equal dragon. Yeah, no, I agree.
Could step away from Doug
Um,
5 feet north.
no, I think it's not. Well, let's see. I'm going to do an intelligence check. Nah, it's focus on Harvey Birdman.
But it can still attack hard. Okay.
It's
fine.
thinking off. Like, it did not pass its intelligence check. So, it's going to go for Harvey Birdman. And what was the attack roll? 31?
Yep.
Actually, shouldn't it use the same intelligence checks?
Yeah, if it's using the same intelligence checks, then it'd back away, right?
Yeah.
Because if it's playing smart one side, it's
Oh,
play smart the other.
correct.
Because unbiased, right? Yeah, it's unbiased.
All right, this is a critical hit because you are prone. So it's going to do
Ouch.
34 damage, and
Ouch.
you are dying too.
Ouch.
What about another?
Hey, the all's unattended now. Let's go.
Oh wait, no, it had to fly down, so that's all it is.
Yep. Doug Glatt. Everyone is...
Doug Glatt will stand, and because he is a polearm user, you being further away actually means you can't use your reaction on me. It was optimal for me.
That's true.
So I'm going to have him stand.
All right, balance.
Double clicking on him to get up the sheet, clicking on
Oh, no,
proficiencies.
Clicking the token, it's much more convenient to use those buttons in the upper left.
Oh, there is a skill button. Wow, there is. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, acrobatics, roll.
Alright, standing up.
He's standing up, and then I'm going to try and strike him with my big polearm.
Okay.
Big polearm hit. Did not hit.
Nope.
I'm gonna hit him with a slightly sadder polearm attack.
Oh.
Never mind, I'm not gonna hit with a slightly sadder polearm attack. Yeah, that's turn.
Okay. We had forgotten a flat check for Prince Shuffy's snake. Can we get that?
Yep. I'll roll it.
Oh wait, chat makes a good point. Is it too late for me to say Retributive Strike on the attack? Because I forgot about Champion's reaction.
What? Any objection from Team Casters?
No.
Okay.
You would be prone for that attack, though.
Yeah, we would like both.
He would have been prone while I was
Wait,
having
actually,
so
I don't
they'll
know
be
if I
honest.
should put in Casters in the position of having a... Let me think.
I mean, casters are saying they're fine with it. I trust the team casters to also be fair. Like, I'd let casters roll things back, and they're letting me roll things back. Like, we're trying to keep it above board. Because there's a lot of stuff to manage, because we're managing 4 times what a normal player would manage.
Okay.
So,
If there's an understanding, a mutual
Mutual
understanding.
goodwill.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Personally-
So Jean-Claude Van Halen does not take 6. I assume that's who you're protecting, right? Isn't that the only?
Yeah.
No. Or
we're going to be protecting Harvey Birdman from the attack, technically, but it won't really matter.
right. I understand because you guys saw it was the targeting him.
Yes.
Okay. But then you get your free retributive strike. Go ahead.
It'd be at -9 because I'd be prone at this point, so it does not hit, but
Okay.
we tried.
My cursor has somehow grabbed Jean-Claude Von Halen's token and has a little plus, and it won't let me unselect. It wants me to add it to the combat tracker. I don't know how to get out of it.
Try refreshing.
Okay.
Okay. Next is
Jean-Claude?
okay. The snake went up to dying 1 and frightened 1. Now we go on to Jean-Claude.
Sorry, real quick. Mr. Inadequate would have been moved in place for the dragons.
Say that again.
Mr. Inadequate would have been moved in place to just before the dragon.
Right. Thank you.
So with Jean-Claude, he will stand. He will
And
jump at the dragon.
This also means Harvey Birdman.
I know what the issue was. My bestiary was holding down the trackpad of my computer.
Ah.
Thought I was dragging around.
Okay, Jean-Claude.
Stand, jump at dragon with Assurance Athletics, and then key strike.
Okay, I will require a balance check when you land there, though. Where do you want to
Okay. I want to put him, right here if I can do that, because then he's flanking with Daddy Drawface.
go? You would need powerful leap. Oh, no, he has a fast speed, so we can get there.
Yeah. He's fast.
Yeah.
Balance check.
Karate.
You mentioned balance check. Should I roll for that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use skills, acrobatics, click. DC is...
Oh. Well, he's prone when he gets there. And
Oh.
fortunately, the condition's still on you, so... What else?
And now I'm thinking, do I attack from the ground or just stand up and not be prone when the dragon starts attacking? I think it's best to not be prone when the dragon starts attacking, so he's just going to stand.
Okay. And that's another balance check.
Come on, dude. Give me one.
Good thing we did not
roll.
raise the
One-
DC of this ice.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Imagine
Okay,
if it was 20 here.
Daddy Droughtface has flanking, though.
Oh, yeah,
and-
acrobatics to stand
He
up.
does.
yeah,
Characters can always make unarmed attacks, so
yeah.
He's going
they
to
can always
stand
provide
up.
flanking.
Okay, balance.
He is going to battle medicine Harvey Birdman.
Wait, do a balance check.
Oh, balance. That's right.
Acrobatics.
I am clicking on Daddy Draw Face, so skills acrobatics with plus 11. Click. There we go. Balanced up.
Yep.
And then he's going to assurance for battle medicine for 2d8 plus 4
On the
Harvey
ranger?
Birdman. Yep. 15 healing.
Nice.
Ranger's up. And he will stay there to continue the flank. He'll devise a stratagem with the short bow to see if it'll work. And I can click on him. I can do the devise stratagem toggle, and then I'm going to roll short bow for devising stratagem. Which is free action because...
You're right.
And then, is it an action to follow up with the actual attack, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you just get infinite free attacks. Just divide.
No.
Yeah, good point.
No, I'm
Good point. He will take the hit. No, actually, this won't hit because of volley. And it's a ranged weapon, so... Flanking. So I know this would miss because of volley.
It's a short bow.
Wait, it's a short bow. Yeah, that's right. Ranger had longbow. Ugh. Sorry. He will take the attack with the short bow and... eat the reaction damage.
Okay. Alright, make
So-
your damage roll.
Damage. 10.
10 damage. And as you penetrate its scales, its icy blood sprays on you, doing 1d6 damage.
And you're slowed.
Slowed 1 for a round.
Yep.
So, here we go. So 10 damage to the dragon, and 4 damage to you, and you're slowed.
Alright. That's fine.
Okay. So, full disclosure, I'm just looking at my cheat sheet. I think some characters have something that helps against emotion effects. So, alright. That helps against fear. Next is Bonfisho.
Okay. Question: where Bonfisho is, do they have cover from the dragon?
No.
Okay. So that's relevant for our decision-making process. Let's pull up to find where the note was. Okay. They will draw their staff.
Mm-hmm.
Stand.
Okay.
And then we have snowshoes. We have 20 foot of movement speed. Let's see. If we were, for instance, here, would we then have cover against the dragon by default?
Wait, I'm sorry. According to my notes, you did have your staff in hand in the first battle. Am I wrong?
I recall in the first fight, our thought process was keep a hand free for grab and edge in case we failed any of the climb checks. So,
all right, my
in the
notes.
spirit of
I
honesty,
see how my
no.
notes were misleading. So to myself. Okay. What else?
So if we moved here, would we then have cover from the dragon? If we did its breath weapon?
No. The terrain rules are out, and it's trees are treated as not cover unless you use the take cover action.
Okay. Then
And you're not in a tree square right now.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, hold on then. Let me put you on a. Sorry, let me check. Because that changes things. That's right. That's
I'm gonna
right.
turn
you
off
did
the
mention
timer,
leave.
so it's gonna
Sorry.
cause everyone to reload because we haven't really
Gotcha.
been using it.
Gotcha.
I just realized something with champion reaction because it triggers when people take damage. It could have actually blocked the reaction damage and caused the guy not to be slowed 1. But I didn't think about it at that time, so I'm not sure if you want to let me roll that back or not because I think it'd be kind of cheesy. Because I wasn't thinking that many steps ahead.
Well, do you have ranged reprisal?
I
No,
do
15
not, and
feet.
that-
You don't need that.
15 feet, yeah. And I,
I don't know. I think by the same normally established, you're allowed.
Yeah,
You
I think
lose
as long as no new information is revealed, it's probably
Yeah.
fine.
So, how much damage came from the cold? 4?
4, and I can reduce up to 6, so I can reduce
Alright,
the
go
maximum.
ahead.
And then I get to make a polearm attack. Let's go.
It does make
Okay.
it more accurate, the comparison.
Okay.
Alright, your retributive strikes have not been very retributive.
No.
Alright, they remember they had retributive strike, but they missed, and they did...
Okay.
And they're not slowed anymore, correct?
Yes, because it's only slowed if you take the damage, and I resisted all the damage, so...
Yeah. Okay, Von Fischer.
All right. Yeah, Bon Fisho is actually not going to draw their staff. They're going to stand.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to move here,
Uh-huh.
and then they're going to take cover.
Okay, cool. So, there's a take cover thing.
Ronald, when you get the chance, look in the judge talk.
Alright.
Okay. Gex. Okay. Sorry, one more thing.
It would be really fun to write it, please. Yeah.
Okay, who's next? Gex? So after this battle, we'll take a short break for me to get lunch, by the way, and we'll go until 4:30 my time, so another 3.5 hours.
Yep.
We're not going to finish room 3, but, you know, we might be able to schedule a big day. We are a committed few.
I just
Yes.
want to say it, there is a great joke in the Marshals team chat. Who's stronger, Marshals or Casters? Dragons.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hard agree.
I know,
Okay.
I mean, maybe we won't have a room 3. Maybe we'll just say, you know, who died first to the dragon.
Yeah, and, you know, it's looking like the Casters are not going to get past the Dragons, so we might just say, oh yeah, it did turn out to end in 2.
Oh, but I wouldn't say they have. I mean, the main thing is they have lots of healing abilities. They're just trying to save the resources.
They're being greedy. They're greedy.
but there comes a point where they get too greedy and it's just too late.
Yeah,
Because if you've got everyone but, say, 2 characters down, and they both 3-action heal, a breath weapon removes that.
yeah.
And then, like, you know,
Yeah, I mean, they need to spread out. I mean, that's the.
I mean,
And then they
I
have
think the
30-foot
Rune Lords
single target heals.
Okay.
would look at them and say the Rune Lords would think their play is generous, honestly.
Alrighty. So, Gex is going to stand
Uh huh.
and then move
Yep.
between the so minus
He's the one
minus
without the
that
snowshoes.
thing. Yeah. So the bridge then is actually pretty favorable. Would you consider the bridge to extend into this spot?
No, it's not highlighted.
Alrighty. So yeah. Okay.
I thought I
So
turned
5
off the mod.
there.
Did I?
what mod?
Oh yeah, I'm about to turn
So
off the
they can
timer
move
mod.
2 squares.
So after your turn, I'm gonna reload.
I don't see a timer.
I hear a ticking sound, don't you? Didn't you hear a ticking sound?
There's a red bar that fills up at the bottom of my screen when it's my turn.
But you don't
Okay.
hear. You guys don't hear the ticking sound?
I hear the ticking sound, I just ignore it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I've-
remove that
Okay.
after
got
this turn.
Good.
audio muted because I don't want it to carry over onto the, you know, with echo.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know.
So Gex can stand and then make it to there with 1 action.
Yep.
Is it possible to take cover such that if it breathes, the tree is between it and the thing without moving first?
If
Seems like if you're 5 feet away, it's a large creature. A tree trunk, you know, can just move around.
I mean, he's
Move
gonna
ahead a little
choose. I think you'll have cover unless it chooses to move.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Um,
Yeah, it'll just move.
just imagine
but
a
if it doesn't
plane
move, we have
between-
cover. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty then, yeah, taking cover.
All right. So that's your turn, and I'm gonna reload now. With I'm gonna turn off the timer mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is one thing that's nice about this. Everyone's sort of being... There's less rules lawyering over, like, the rules of the competition I would have expected, which is nice.
Yeah, no, we're both like trying to be generous to the other team.
Yeah,
Because
we
like
want a
we
fair
want
and
it to be a
honest
fair
competition.
Yeah, because like if we're winning by rules technicalities of the rules of the contest, that's against the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
I think that rules lawyering the game is in the spirit of the game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
And here is that rules lawyers aren't always bad.
yes,
Laid out on this,
Hey,
you know. in the-
I'm gonna. We are showing what good rules lawyering is.
yes,
We are reclaiming, because it's more like being a judge.
yeah.
Okay. Next is.
Oh, I have to refresh as well to rejoin.
The there's a word for that embraces judges and lawyers. They are I don't know. Okay, Prince Chaffee Lickwound.
Already.
Slipping and sliding. Prince Chaffee Lickwound.
Indeed.
Did we
okay.
miss any animal companion roles here? Oh no, this is your turn.
No.
Prince Chaffee's snake.
Yeah, it's about to get another roll. Alrighty.
Actually, the snake right now does a recovery check.
At the start of turn? Alrighty. Yeah, I guess that's true actually. Alright.
Okay,
Nope.
dying too.
Worsens. Alright. Leap of faith time.
All right.
Chuffy. Don't you do it.
Oh no. Okay, well, that's
Well, they're
that.
just prone and their turn ends.
Okay, Mr. Adequate.
Even Ronald's like, how do we manage this?
Quits rolling a death save.
Oh yeah.
We got.
Um,
Yeah. Our plan was to leap onto the bridge and heal him, but he's gonna not get an action, and the bridge is gonna go away at the end of his turn. So that's fun.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
This is
Yeah. Well, nope, and he gets worse. All right.
sorry. This is for Mr. Adequate.
It's going to
oh,
ground.
okay.
Yeah, it's going to just. Oh, I had Shuffy selected. Sorry. Yeah, it's going to just ground slam and kill inadequate. Okay.
As
Well,
much
he
as
has
you
a
guys
hero
don't
point.
like it, you guys need to do a 3-action heal or something. Or
Yeah.
a 2-action heal.
We are considering it. Well, our plan was a 2-action heal. Shuffy was going to leap onto the bridge and then 2-action heal adequate.
Oh yeah,
But,
I see. He's out of range.
But
Okay.
yeah, but no, they have not been able to roll above the literal 11 on the die they need on like 4 tries.
All right, Harvey Birdman.
All right. Well, Harvey, he is currently prone, so he will stand. And he's at the same situation with the owl being prone, which is annoying.
Are you gonna do an acrobatics to stand?
Gotta do the acrobatics. That is
I'll say this though: if
Correct.
there's a TPK of the casters, one route is to skip room 3 and resurrect the casters and do the PvP everybody wants.
How would that? But then
Oh,
the cast the resources that they
I
would
just had to refresh, so a lot of things are weird for me right now.
Oh yeah, the casters'
Um,
resources. That's true. Well, we'll talk.
like remove all heals or something, something like that.
Mm,
But it's so sad. I was really excited about my room 3 design. It would have been fun and really annoying. And isn't that what we,
And-
don't be careful what you say.
I think owl will do independent action to stand.
Okay. And it's gonna balance. Yeah, all of these great rolls happen on the ones that people don't give a care.
Yeah, and I think Harvey is going to start walking over near the champion.
Okay, another balance check.
Yep.
All right, good.
And then he's going to make a single attack onto the dragon.
Wait, hold on. He was unconscious, right? He had to pick up his weapon.
Oh, he has to pick up the weapon. Yep, picks up weapon. There we
And I
go.
will
So, is he
point out-
going to still stride?
Because that balance
Then he
check
will
was
not
a
still
critical
stride.
success- Because the balance check was a critical success, you get to move your full speed. You get to ignore the difficult terrain, I believe.
That's assuming they were changing squares.
Um,
Oh, and he's choosing not to. He wouldn't have known he had a 20. He would have attacked. So, I mean,
Okay,
he
yeah.
would have done what he's about to do, whatever that is.
I think I'm just going to strike dragon.
Okay. You can hunt a shot.
Which... it is a longbow, so it does have -2, but it is at full accuracy, so...
Okay, that's a hit.
That's a hit. I'm gonna roll damage.
Um,
Let's go.
13. And your
And-
second shot from hunted shot.
Yep. Boop, boop.
I mean, to be fair, this is specifically the situation that, well, marshals don't have a lot of range attacks, but the whole idea that marshals are good against single strong enemies is being played out here.
Yes.
That's
And
I think
that
that's your
is, I
turn.
think, Harvey's turn.
Okay, the joyful white dragon is even more joyful. And I don't think he has... he just made his intelligence check. I think he's going to true strike Gex right now. He's going to go after Gex. Would you agree, Sam? He's just going to try to ravage those that are still standing?
the one thing I would think about is who is... has he seen anyone heal?
No.
No,
No?
we've been trying.
Yeah.
We haven't had the ability to draw staves to cast healing with Gex, and and Bonefish hasn't even been able to deal damage. Yeah.
This is not a
Okay, so-
spellcasting dragon, so it does not have Draconic Frenzy, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Alright,
I know,
cast
if it
True
had-
Strike.
This would have been over so fast. But
Here's a Jaws. Okay.
And
Alright. Okay,
Crits.
so
wait, no, hold on.
No,
I
it's
was
not a
reading
crit.
at 23. I
Nope.
took cover.
now because you took cover.
although, are you
Yo,
flat-footed
cover.
on snow or is that just on ice?
What's that?
I know on ice you're like automatically flat-footed. Is that true on snow as well?
No, on uneven terrain, you're... Okay, so, okay, that's 20 damage, which does not come out. This is probably what was going to happen. And he's not so stupid that he's going to ignore other people. And this ends the cover condition. And I'm not sure who he's going to go after next. There's Big Snake over there.
There's some argument. If it's really smart, a ground slam increases both of their dying conditions.
No.
Okay.
No. He's not aware that the party heals, so...
He saw battle medicine at the very beginning of the fight for them.
I don't think he's looking at
Okay.
that. Alright, so, okay, I will do intelligence check regarding battle medicine, and his intelligence... It's my house rule. Well, I'll do a perception. Okay, so who did use battle medicine?
I don't think anyone has used
In
battle
Caster's
medicine.
team?
No, my thing with the battle medicine and Chuffy having used it was from the hallway where they proceeded.
And I have a note
fail.
that Gex used it on himself. Oh, but he's unconscious.
Oh.
So, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
They did use it on
So
themselves, yeah.
there's more people over here. So I think I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna see who's gonna go after next. So okay, random. and it's gonna fly towards. Well, stay low to the ground and be 5 feet above the ground, and goes towards Bon. Well, Bonfisho has cover, so he's gonna fly over here, and that's it. True strike, jaw strike, and then fly there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, unbiased young white dragon is
Ready
going
to get ground slammed again.
Yep, here comes another ground slam. Kaboom!
Yeah, we spread out to avoid that.
Yeah, I think this is it's so obvious that its instincts kick in. So
Yeah.
2d6.
So Gex gets moved to just before the dragon.
Okay, thank you. All right. Try to avoid 8
Saves.
damage. Reflex saves from all the marshals.
I'm gonna start with the champion. We'll make a reflex save again. No bulwark because I'm pretty sure that was our previous ruling.
Yes. That fails.
Fails. Not
Fails.
again. No. No.
Oh no! Oh, it doesn't matter.
Owl did it. Yes, Owl.
Yay.
Let's go, Owl.
All right. Is that all? Okay. Everyone
Okay,
else.
well, everybody except the
fails.
owl gets knocked over.
All right. The owl's gonna save the party.
The owl will save the day now.
All right, and that's just the start of its turn. That's one action, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let me add this.
Part of me wants to fight the ancient white dragon in Age of Ashes. I mean, it would be horrible, but it'd be fun.
The ancient white dragon, yeah. We're at level 14 right now in our
Let
campaign.
me quickly check the wording of ground slam.
I think
Chris
it's
Tech is
arrogant.
telling me things.
It's arrogant and cruel.
No, it says fall prone and take, so I can't reduce the damage to 0 and then have somebody stand. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh, so you have.
No, I can't reduce the damage to have somebody stand.
You've already
so
used your
Tribune will just
reaction
keep on
anyway.
holding it. So
Am I wrong? No, you do have your reaction again. Never mind.
I do have the reaction back. However, I'm not going to use it here because I can't make somebody stand with it.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I'd much rather use it to stop the acid, the blood thing again.
Although I will point out, you're going next.
Oh, he is going next. Then he will stop some of the damage and try to get the hit off before he gets knocked
All
prone.
right. Stop whose damage?
The dragon's damage from the slam on probably Harvey Birdman because
All right.
man's not looking too good.
Okay.
And this
make
would
it-
be still at the plus 11 instead of the plus 9, so that is finally
hit.
hit on one of the reaction attacks. Let's go.
All right.
And then damage.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15.
Strength character's finally putting in a little bit of work.
Okay. Doug Glatt.
I'm thinking stand, step, lay on hands.
All right. So you need 2 balance checks.
Yep.
Wait. We skipped the dragon's next 2 actions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Sam.
Oh.
Don't you love having Sam
notice.
as helping me? Like everything, all my opportunities to be more cruel. So it's going to, well, I think it's 50-50 between Harvey and the Paladin right now. It's going to attack Harvey with its jaws.
Surrounded. Why not just ground slam 2 more times?
That's also a thing.
Like over and although actually the
No,
Hex saves.
I don't think
Not.
it's that's how it normally uses it. I don't know. I'll do an intelligence check. Okay, nope. Okay, Jaws. Here we go. Jaws versus plus 17 versus an AC of 19. Let's go.
That looks like a hit,
Yep. And that will be
and that looks like a knockout.
yes. Wait. Yeah, 17. Okay, so he's goes straight to dying 2 because of the wounded condition.
Yep.
And next will be a claw against one of these. Well, its tail. I think it's going to use its tail against Doug because Doug's has weighed in.
Why the tail though?
It has.
Over
Wait,
the
can it-
jaws.
Oh, they're both. I thought the tail was agile. Am I wrong?
It isn't.
Oh, okay. Here come the jaws.
Okay.
I think actually. Yeah, jaws. Okay. Jaws.
Yeah, I've got the stat block open here.
22 against the Doug
Can
hits.
confirm that's a hit.
And that's going to be 24 damage. Ouch. This is still not easy for the marshals.
Yeah.
Doug's turn.
Oh no, the terrain makes this probably a severe encounter.
Honestly.
Well, I think a dragon. It's
I
written.
think
It's a
Doug-
severe boss. It could be considered a severe boss.
Will be coughing up blood as he gets up off the ground,
Yeah.
trying to balance with his polearm to pull himself up. Crit success. Then he is going to limp over to his friend, who is dying on the ground in front of him.
Okay.
Another acrobatics check to balance. Does
be
not
another
fall on his
20.
face.
Good.
And then he will lay on hands his friend.
All right. So let's use that focus point. And give 12 hit points back to Harvey, who's now wounded 2.
And a temporary +2 AC.
This is scary. Wounded 2 is scary.
It is very scary, but
It was everything about this fight, to be honest.
I don't think I have a non-scary option available to me, if I'm being honest.
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude will stand
Okay.
and will go
Oh.
ahead and cast Key Strike.
Okay, balance check first.
Balance check first, that is right. I'm getting ahead of myself. No nat ones. No whammies. No whammies. Let's go.
Okay, key strike.
Cast.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked cast. I'm going to choose to have this do force damage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to make 2 Gorilla Slam attacks.
Yep.
Gorilla Slam. And
Hit?
another Gorilla Slam. Or do you want me to roll damage first?
No. Second slam.
Okay.
Okay, so roll damage now, including a d6. Uh-huh. Okay, 14 damage. And there's no
Yep.
piercing or slashing damage involved.
No piercing or slashing involved. That was stand 1 action. He still has a 3rd action to do something with.
Uh-huh.
Its reflex is a +14, meaning it's a 24 DC, meaning I cannot try to trip him. I can try... You know what? I think this calls for Desperation 3rd attack.
Alright.
Come on, net 20. Nope.
You were short by 1.
Yep.
Alright, Daddy Drawface. I mean, literally against the real AC. Okay, Daddy Drawface.
Daddy Drawface will stand, balance, walk, balance,
Everyone's rolling 20s on their balance. Well, except the casters.
and then we'll heal up Doug with Battle Medicine Assurance.
Alright. Daddy Drawface and that super battle medicine.
And it has another +4 at the end of it, so it's a 14 total.
Alright, Bon Fisho.
Alright. Bon Fisho.
Oh wait, there's Doctor's Visitation. People in my chat
hold
just
on.
reminded me.
Oh yeah, no. Go ahead.
Daddy
and do that.
Drawface.
Daddy Drawface has Doctor's Visitation from Medic Archetype.
Yep.
Which is a 2-action activity. But,
One action.
One action. Yeah.
If
One
it's
action
battle
if all you're
medicine.
doing is moving and treating. Yeah.
okay.
For battle medicine.
So then he'd have one more action to do a studies, whatever the name of that ability was. What is it?
Devise a stratagem.
Can he devise the stratagem as well in this turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you were not unconscious, so yeah, you do have your weapon in hand, so you can still shoot.
So, I think he'll take this shot
Okay.
for damage.
Yep. So that's gonna do 7 and do a reflex save against this cold damage.
Did I draw
There's-
Facebook?
You
There's no
almost-
save. It does the damage automatically.
Oh, I
However,
see.
it actually does 0 damage automatically because champion is going to block it
Right.
and then make his own attack.
Yep.
Or
From
the
the ground.
marshals. I think the marshals just might get through this. Maybe.
Doug Glatt stood up to walk over to heal Harvey, right? So Doug Glatt was standing and then
Right,
walked
he
over.
did. He did.
Yeah. So Doug is currently standing and he has his plus 11 for his attack, which misses, of course.
Okay.
But still no cold damage and no slow.
All right. Prince Chuffy Lick Wound is next. No, Bonfisho's next.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think our frightened values have been being reduced. I think Bonfisher should be down to 1, and they were only fleeing for 1 round, I think. So they should be okay on that now.
No, he started at Frightened 4. So he should be at 2 right now.
Oh yeah, and then at the end of the turn. You're right. But they're no longer fleeing. They are able to take aggressive actions now.
It doesn't make you flee. That's the fear spell.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. One action, take cover.
Okay.
2 actions, ignite fireworks on the dragon.
All right. This is one of your slotted spells, yeah?
Yeah.
And a brilliant and clamorous display of sparks and colorful fireworks explode around your enemies. This is 10-foot burst, dealing 1d8 fire damage and 1d8 sonic damage, and they must do a reflex save. Okay, here's my reflex save. They have to beat, what, a 20?
Yeah.
18 misses. Fails. So that's going to be roll damage.
Wait, this is a DC 18 save because of the frightened.
Oh, well, anyway, it's still takes the weakness.
Every +1 matters.
Yeah, it does. The crate takes half damage and is dazzled for 1 round. So
We really wanted the dazzled for 3 rounds. Okay. It does have a weakness to fire.
Wait. It doesn't take fire damage because it's half damage and it's 1 fire.
Oh my god.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, is each fire separately when it rolls the save?
No.
I mean, it's
Minimum.
fire.
My chat is
You-
arguing
you
the
resolve
minimum
it
damage is
separately.
1. I think
But there's a rule,
Yeah.
though, that when something is 0,
when
it
you
does
are
1 damage. What is that rule?
Having 1, it rounds down to 0. I would agree with that. My chat was just pointing it out, so I thought I'd mention it.
That is such crap, and I am
No, I think
totally,
you could let it go.
I am totally in the
We
spirit
finally
of
get to a place where we're like, alright, spell!
where the
I think
the judge is like, what? Hold
I
on,
think
hold
we
on.
should timestamp this point of the stream and send it to Paizo to get an official ruling.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on. I know there is a rule about
No, it's half damage. It succeeded its save.
Just-
1 rounds down to 0.5, which rounds down.
I know, but can someone clarify for me though? I just want to be clear on there is a rule that exists that if or maybe I'm thinking of D&D of when the damage goes down below 1, you still do 1 damage.
Minimum damage 1, I think, is a 5e thing. Let me check though.
I don't call it being a 5e rule, but there's a lot of 5e rules that nobody uses.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, It's
then
just I
rolling
just
one
have this in
die.
my brain, and I think it's because I run Starfinder because that does minimum
Yeah.
1 damage.
That might be it. Let me check. 2.
I don't see the word minimum on the
Other than
entire
having
page.
damage, I have the rolls pulled up.
So this is just the dice really do hate the casters. I think we can confirm now.
Yeah, this is not. Note that this dragon is not unbiased. All right, so I'm gonna give 6 health back to the dragon. See, you thought you'd do some damage, but it's
If I
Oh,
had
hold
Okay,
on.
so the
Damn
rule
it.
literally says, then
So
you
much
double or
better.
have the amount as appropriate, rounding down if you halved it. It says nothing about
yeah,
minimum
yeah.
1.
Okay, so,
So-
it's my
No,
Starfinder
actually, I just-
brain.
Yeah, just got it quoted. Yeah, by
Yeah.
by
Okay.
Mitsuse stab.
Okay, that
0
sucks.
below, you still
Um,
heal 1. We
had
will
been
take
here,
our
that
chip
would
damage.
be so much better.
I think.
And this is why you don't play casters, kids.
Okay, I think we can predict a TPK pretty safely. Wait, but
Yeah.
you do have.
We do have Chuffy.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Our chat was joking that Bonificio's last action is to just take their melee weapon to themselves at this rate. All right.
I mean,
Chuffy
there is spending a lot of healing resources, but I'm not sure what offense the casters have. Anyway, let's move on. Prince Chuffy.
Chuffy will 2 action, heal themselves, and then try to stand.
Okay.
Because. Okay. Healing. Plus 16, so they heal themselves for 24.
Okay. You shouldn't
And
be
then-
frightened anymore.
And then acrobatics check to stand.
Okay. All right. Good. You got on your feet. It's
Unfortunately, that's the last of our actions.
Yep. Mr.
So,
Adequate.
Mr. Adequate
Flat check for Mr. Adequate.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to spend that hero point.
Wait. Didn't they just... No, they were at dying 2. They went to dying 3.
They got critted when they were knocked out,
Right, so they're at dying 2, so now they go up to dying 3.
but they failed last round's flat check.
Did they? I mean, they did. Okay. Yeah, I guess spend the hero point.
Yep.
No reason not to.
Yeah. But we're joking about just giving up, but like, might as well. Yeah.
Well, you should.
that's
You
that.
have to fight it to the end, and we'll see.
Yep.
And then we'll reassess. Okay. Harvey Birdman.
Can you imagine if the dragons had attacks of opportunity here? With all the standing up that's happening?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think this is a severe fight. That's true, and for casters, it's an extreme fight, possibly. But in this particular circumstance, there are other fights that might disadvantage marshals. Okay, Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman, stand, pick up weapon.
Okay, balance. Do the balance.
Yep, he needs to balance. Come on, man. Do one thing. One thing.
Okay, good.
He will then shoot the dragon in its stupid face.
I'm gonna say no cover
Okay,
in this case.
not that it
Okay,
matters.
hit, not a hit.
Owl has its independent action, which we'll probably use to run away, knowing this owl.
Wait,
but-
you would have had hunted shot.
I do have hunted shot. Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Wait, does that go away when you're knocked out, though?
Hunt prey? No,
Okay.
it's not a stance. A stance does.
Phew. Yeah.
That's a miss, and then Bird will.
Bird is going to fly. I think Bird is just going to fly into the air to get off the ground.
Okay. Where should it fly? Imagine there's no border.
I think it should fly like up 10 and over here 10, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm pretty sure flying up takes double movement or something like that. So
Okay. Gex.
Death save.
That succeeds. He's at dying 1.
Well, they were at dying 1 already, I think, so they're dying 0 stabilized. Yeah.
All right. The joyful white dragon just wants to.
Ronald looks in the chat.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty
know.
clear what they.
Um.
Okay. Maybe it's a little less for the casters, but definitely for the marshals.
Okay. So I think joyful white dragon wants to get its kill. It's gonna. Well, let me see. Intelligence makes its intelligence, so it's gonna fly around. And then will it?
Weapon.
I think it's just gonna attack. So it's just gonna do. So there's no cover here.
That's my cone. I can't figure out how to delete it.
Breath weapon. Yep.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's going to just use this. Well, okay. Let me see. It failed its intelligence check. I don't know if it wants to cares about. I think it's just going to bite him. Bite twice. So. Okay, that's a.
That's crit.
Yep. So it goes down to dying 2.
And then maybe fly over
and then
the last.
fly over to the remaining. Folks, 20 feet up. Wait, did it have? Yeah.
That was 45, so it needs to go back 1 square.
What's its speed?
80, but flying up is double movement.
No, it's
So it
not.
needs-
It's not above a 45-degree angle.
That's
So
when it takes double.
that's when it treats squares as difficult terrain. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Okay. This dragon is
I have breath weapon.
Reflex save time.
They're so perfectly positioned too.
They are perfectly positioned, but he did fail his
Oh!
This is relevant
Intelligence.
to the previous action.
Why does it
Yeah.
need an
The dragon was dazzled, so
It
can
was
we just
dazzled.
roll that
Good point.
concealment to
Oh
see
yeah.
if it
Thank
does
you.
actually that?
Let me do the dazzle check against the first. Oh, okay. That was
Nope.
all right.
No, good catch, Akai. I missed your chat thing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem.
if dragons have to make intelligence checks to use their breath weapon, like they're not that dumb.
Well, yeah, they're not that dumb. That's true. I mean,
It is, even if you just think, but they would attack, it's more damage, and it's guaranteed.
I think what
damage.
it's going to do is it's just not going to be smart enough to position its breath weapon, ideally. So I think it's going to get these 3 folks here.
All right.
Would be.
On the smartness,
And then fly away.
argument, dragons are also notoriously frightful. So maybe
It's hard to hear you.
Oh, I was just saying that dragons are also notoriously prideful, so maybe it's more trying to overcome its pride and a less efficient thing to do for it.
Yeah.
What was the last
The
part?
prideful nature versus its intelligence.
Yeah, it's too proud to breath weapon 1 thing. It's just going to chomp. That works.
Well, no, it can breath weapon 3 things.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, but doesn't care about the people that are down, especially if it failed to be in check.
We're talking about the marshals here, not the casters.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So, I think it's going to do... Whoops. Not that. It's going to do breath. And, we'll do a ground slam first. That would be...
Well,
no.
wait, some of them might fall from failing a save.
Fall does it... True.
Remember that
Well, they're not
like.
That's super big brain. Okay, let's just do the damage. Whoa, lots of damage. 28. So reflex saves from those martial characters.
I'm gonna save the ranger for last because that's the one that really matters. I'm going to have champion's reflex. This is with bulwark, so saves
That
reflex.
fails. Oh wait, no, +2 only because
One.
the
Yeah.
Okay, those are fails. Alright, they would all fail. And
That knocked all of them out.
except, well, yeah, it does knock them
their
all out.
reaction. Can the champion save someone with their reaction?
Champion used the reaction to stop the frost on the investigator.
Oh, okay.
Champion doesn't have reaction up right now. No.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Well, they're all a dying one. Ouch.
Yeah, no, this is TPK time.
Well, at least it would be equal TPKs.
You know what? It's the unbiased dragon. It kills everybody equally.
Yeah, it
True,
saw that things were
true.
getting bad for the casters, so it thought that wasn't fair. And I think it's just kind of gonna do a Jaws attack now. And
Yep.
it's gonna
Sibling over there
go
is
for
totally
Van Halen.
You know what I just realized that we've been missing?
What?
Every time anyone gets hit by an attack, they have to save or fall prone.
Okay, this is the marshals are defeated, you folks.
Yeah, the marshals are done as well.
All right,
Ooh.
so at least it's it evens it out. We created
Yeah.
extreme, severe. Well, I don't know.
Should both sides just say lose all hero points and take other penalty, and maybe like we don't get the treasure chest, and we all lose our hero points.
Well, then that's a different consideration. That's like,
Yeah.
are you beating the boss at the end? But we're trying to do
Yeah.
an experiment here.
Fair enough.
The one thing I would say is the resource expenditure here. The marshals, or like both sides, do a lot of battle map. Would we want to keep that if that was used, or how do we want to roll that?
What was your question?
If we decide like lose hero points and stuff, how are we dealing with the resources that were used in this fight? Like, there's some.
Well, still trying to figure out what we're doing. I do like room 3 very much.
Yes.
And well, let's play this out so that both TPKs happen, and let's see what resources people have at that point. And the casters need to continue to act desperately and fight to win. So, and then we'll have something.
Oh yeah, we could hero point our deck saves for the marshals.
Yeah, good point.
That's true. I mean,
They
if
might
you're
as
playing-
well.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
If we're playing to win, and we're required to.
Yeah, everyone's required to survive. So why don't you do
Okay.
hero points on those?
Yeah, I would call that absolutely valid to allow that
Yeah,
declaration.
Daddy Dravface. Do the next one.
You must use new rolls, so
Yep.
No.
Douglas.
Oh, and
that's what I'd say about that.
Okay.
-4, so-
All right, so everyone
I
used
tried.
their hero points, and we still need to see if we still need to see in our experiment who's going to. No. Actually, you would use your hero points to stay on your feet, and then you might not have a hero point to survive the death saves.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Okay, we'll see what plays out, and then let's just continue gathering data, and then we'll get back to this. Okay, Prince Chuffy Lickwound, you're up.
Okay. The only chance we have is to heal Gex, and then Gex pops a 3-action heal.
Yep.
They don't have their staff out. Never mind. That might be a wrap, but we'll see. We'll see.
I will also.
Uh,
The dragon still has breath weapon. So a 3-action heal might be worse than a 2-action in this case.
Yeah. Well, we shall see. Well, it literally can't reach anybody to do anything with... You know, we've been ignoring our snake this whole time. Anyway, Kex's snake. Whatever. Alright. Okay. Well, I think step 1 to determine if we do anything is going to be that acrobatics check.
To do what?
We're going
What are
to
you doing?
jump.
Trying to do what? Oh, you're gonna try to jump out of the ice?
We're going to try to jump. We need to roll the acrobatics check to see if we can make the attempt to jump.
Yes. Okay, success.
Okay.
Wow, that one that happened was really, really...
It was.
That was really...
It was bad. It was so bad. It was. We were gonna leap. We were gonna get inadequate up. He was gonna keep up the stand. Like, it was so bad. Anyway, okay.
Okay, I have to say though, in the fairness to the design, I think a GM is justified to give plenty of hero points in this battle to make a lot of rerolls happen.
Alrighty. So, I think. Let's see. Okay, to reach Gex, how far do we need? We need the 15-foot leap. Or how long can we get to? No. No, we need the 15-foot leap. Alright. That check. Okay.
Okay. Wait, what was...
The acrobatic check was just...
Oh, this is the guy with quick jump. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, 1 action quick jump. Quick jump coming in aces in both matches so far, or theoretically in the last match. Then I think we hosed that athletics check too. Anyway. Heal Gex.
One thing to say about Pathfinder is it makes jumping 10 feet a tense experience.
Does.
All right, so this is a prepared... Okay. I mean, to be honest, though, this thing does so much damage.
It doesn't matter, You're either up or down against this thing. Well, that's 20 points of healing to Gex.
Who are you healing again?
Gex.
Okay.
We're healing Gex.
Okay, so that's Prince Chuffy.
Yeah.
And
it's actually stable.
All right, roll for Prince Chuffy's snake.
Dying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, dying 3. Then
3.
Now it is Mr. Adequate's flat check.
Wait, he's stable.
He's stable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him out.
All right.
Harvey Birdman. Well, the dragon's gonna chase the owl. The dragon is faster than the owl. So Harvey Birdman, flat check, recovery check for the marshals.
It's a bird.
Marshals. Harvey is currently knocked out on the ground. I'm not sure what decisions I have to make, and I'm not sure about...
You get a flat check to... Because we're still seeing if you die.
Cool.
That brings you down to dying 3. Then Gex. Oh, and your owl's going to fly away.
Yep.
Gex will...
If the owl lives, Team Marshals technically survives, so, you know.
Okay, Gex.
Gex, well, you know, Gex needs to make use of that snake that we keep forgetting about. It's going to take its independent action to... It can't technically balance without the command, so never mind. Alright, Gex draws staff. And then let me ask my team if we want to do inadequate or Bonfisho. I'll be right back.
This might be an agonizing TPK, because if they keep healing...
Yeah. The Marshals did everything they could to try and play to win at the end.
Yeah, they did.
So...
Alright, their thinking lines up with mine. Draw staff. 1 first level heal spell for 2 actions on Bonfisho. Off the staff.
Alright, so he stays prone. And 2 action heal. Go.
Okay, 11.
Oh, using the staff's charge. Okay.
Yeah. No, Gex himself does not have any castings of heal.
Oh, I see. Then... next is Doug Glatt's flat check.
Yay! Fail.
Okay. The dice... I wonder what the average die roll today was.
Low.
Low.
Okay. Daddy
Yeah, bad
Dramfus?
for everybody.
Cool. Low.
Like, it started off bad, like mostly just bad for the casters, and then I guess laws of probability decided to even that curve.
Unbiased is what the dice were today.
Unbiased, terrible to everyone equally. 0 out of
I
10.
don't know.
The monks
They
are dying
were pretty
free.
biased towards, I gotta say, they were pretty biased towards Team Dragons here. You know, Team
Yeah,
Dragons.
no,
Yeah,
the dice are
yeah,
very biased
no.
towards Team Dragon. Yeah.
win.
Okay, Bonfisha, who's still frightened, won.
Alright. Bonfisho. I think... Do we... That puts us so... Actually, could it have delayed effectively? Oh wait, where's Mr. Adequate on the turn order?
What's going on?
Mr. Inadequate does not seem to be on the turn tracker.
I took him off because he was stable, but we can put it back in.
Yes. Because, yeah, we would have liked him to have delayed after... Well, actually, yeah, I know it'll be soonish anyway, the dragon redowning. Anyway, but, yeah, so... Hold on, let me see what my team says, because... Okay, yeah, they agree. Alright, Bonfisho, stand.
Okay.
Move, thanks to the snowshoes, to here. It's going to just breath weapon us for this, but we gotta try. Move over to here, and battle medicine Mr. Adequate.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting up, even if it's not
Okay.
up.
Seeds for the 2d8. $10 points of healing for Mr. Adequate.
Okay. All right, Mr. Adequate's next.
How light is it?
And it's important to note, Mr. Adequate is technically on the ice here.
Yeah.
Yeah, valid.
Bonfish is finally not frightened, although he should be afraid.
I think technically... then he gets a turn, that's right. So, ooh. Yeah. First action's going to be Inspire Defense and spend a focus point to linger it.
Good.
Don't have enough focus points to cast this. Okay, that's a thing with the thing. There we go. All right. So a performance check. I believe DC 19 was the DC for level 4.
Okay. It thinks you still have 1 focus point. Okay. That's a regular. No. Critical success.
That's a crit.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Because we would have had. Yeah. All right. So. Then. Okay. Oh, hold on. They want me to hop in chat to talk. 1 second.
All right.
So, Ronald,
Yeah.
there have been some questions in the YouTube chat about whether we regret this. Like, what are you thinking?
About this encounter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's too strong.
Yeah.
Now, but we are not slaves to what we've designed, and we can still come up with continue the event if people are up for it somehow.
I'm down to continue the event. I just think that both sides have the asterisk of this fight was overly deadly. And I'm going to say some real cop-out stuff now, where, you know, if the Marshall side had a caster, we would have won. And if the caster side had a Marshall to hold its aggro, they would have won.
What we've proven, folks,
think
our science has proven that casters and marshals, the answer is, to who is stronger is neither. Because
they need each other.
They need each other.
They need each other.
You know, the left and the right need to join. They need to,
if
can't we all just get along?
8 to the dragons.
Mr. Attic would like to crawl. Will crawling procedure require an acrobatics check?
I would say, by rule, if you're moving to another square, there is no check involved. If you're going to the snow,
this would be considered snow, or this would be considered ice.
That is ice.
Yeah. Okay.
I just look at what's the majority of the artwork.
No, that's valid.
And also, Mr. Adequate's shield is on the ground next to him.
Acrobatics is only a +1. Okay.
So we have just proven the you know, the soundness of having a balanced party.
Yeah, basically.
So
the casters are all able to sustain each other, but they can't actually tank enough to go on the offense. There's all defense.
Imagine if you had a champion in the middle of your party, it'd also help with your out of combat healing.
I know, right?
And
man.
Maybe at a high theoretical level, you could also say that the dragons kind of has a lot of different abilities, diverse abilities, so that also makes it more effective relatively against an unbalanced party.
Oh, dare we? Hold on. I know one thing we can try. Oh wait, no, it's in cap. It wouldn't work. I had a moment where I was like, wait, calm emotions. But actually, well, no, that wasn't that one. Hold on.
The marshals need mid-fight heals, definitely.
Yeah.
The casters needed somebody to get in its face and get its attention.
It's I think the casters needed a champion or a fighter to take aggro and wail on it, because they look at how much damage they've done to the dragon in total.
Yeah.
But the marshals don't have sustain, because all of our sustain has to be melee, so you notice we had to get up, walk, then heal. Where casters could have healed from the ground, then crawled away, so that way they wouldn't gotten hit by the AoE, because casters have range healing.
Yeah. In fairness, I think the marshals could have gone onto the snow without too much trouble. Would have been about a turn of movement for each of them.
Yeah.
And would have never had to deal with balance checks again. They were already clustered. They didn't have to worry about the breath weapon because they were going to be weak to it anyway. They could have been on the snow, saving multiple
There were other pathways that we could have done, however, I think that all of them have a cost where the dragon could then still hit us, could still knock us prone, but yeah, then we could clump up anyway. But then we're sacrificing a turn to do that, and I was thinking, it's probably better for us to get the damage marked on it, rather than try and waste a turn doing that. But
but-
that was my decision, and people can disagree with me on it. Like, I
Yeah.
disagree with my past decisions all the time.
Yeah, and there was no right answer here. This was
Yeah.
a very fight.
So, Team Casters has our response. It's Mad Lad time. Calm emotions on the White Dragon.
That is really, actually, really
If it
brilliant.
critically fails, we get up and we walk. It'll fail, but that'll do. But we need
You
to
have to
critically fail.
You have to defeat the enemy, though, to bypass the room. However, it does give you time to
And
get everyone to full health. So,
calm emotion is incapacitation, though, which is important to note.
oh,
Oh
it's
no, it's gonna
impossible.
treat it as one better. We're hoping it nat ones, so that it still fails.
Oh, it's
I
not
think this is
gonna.
a beautiful Hail Mary.
But if it fails, does it attack at all?
If it regular fails, it instead succeeds, and then it just takes a penalty to its attack for a round.
No, I'm asking
Or
what
unless we
the
sustain.
default. What is the regular failure effect?
Put it in trap, but the regular failure is it can't use hostile actions.
Yeah,
unless
there you go.
unless a creature
Okay,
takes
here comes a
hostile
will
action against
save.
it.
Here comes a will save, and it needs to beat. Well, let's roll 1. Okay. Well,
Nope.
That moves up to crit success. Good attempt. Good attempt.
okay.
Yeah, we were gonna try to crawl to make the breath weapon that's coming less terrible, but I mean, we had a chance to fail those and decided we should just go out with style. So,
no, I respect
that's-
it.
No, this
That's
is
that.
very good. You need to do what you can. That was calm emotions, a second level slot, but that was only 2 actions. What else does Mr. Adequate do?
they did inspire defense.
Oh,
later
okay.
on.
Jean-Claude Van Halen, do a flat check. Wait, how did it get down to... No, didn't we already do his roll? That's how he got down to dying 3. So, I'm gonna move on. Okay, the Joyful Young White Dragon is, it has a choice of targets, yummy targets. And, it succeeds on its intelligence save, so it's gonna get everyone in its area. This might be our merciful death here. But actually, I think I didn't need to do that roll. It's kind of...
Yeah, no, it's pretty self-evident.
Yeah.
Like, not even caring
28.
about down characters,
Yeah, and with the...
which I think is enough for everyone
and
but Shuffy.
people are like rising up from unconsciousness. Okay, do reflex saves for those... Actually, it looks like someone's not included there. The snake. Okay.
Oh, is the one Gex snake not included?
Yeah, it's not included. It's a 30-foot cone. I can draw it.
Very good. Alrighty. Gex.
Okay, that's a success. Oh, but that was
much
Gex, who
damage
didn't
does
have
it
much
do?
health.
Yeah, it does 14 damage and downs him anyway. Alright, Bonfisho.
Oh!
Never mind! We're still in business, apparently!
Oh, wow! Bondfish Show.
At this point, everyone's praying for the sweet release of death. Anyway,
Can
that's a fail
confirm
from
is
Mr.
me.
Adequate.
Okay, Mr. Adequate takes full damage, goes down to dying... He was knocked out, so he should be at wounded 1, so dying 2.
Yep, and Chuffy
Ooh, critical
critically fails.
failure. That's our merciful
Which
death roll.
downs. Yep.
Yeah.
Bonfisho is up.
He would have done some healing, he would have.
Okay,
Yep.
so Monk.
That was our only hope still.
Let's
I mean,
go.
we had no hope anyway, but...
No, the monk had already... I feel like had already... The monk was at dying 3. I feel like we had already rolled his failed...
Yeah, he was crit. But I don't recall us rolling for him. But if you say he's dying 3, sure.
You know what? He's not in the right initiative spot, so I think he's not dying 3. I think I imagined something. Someone had failed a flat check and you just succeeded on your flat check. Someone had failed
I'm
a
pretty
flat
sure
check.
the ranger failed a flat check when they were already dying 3 because they were dying 3 when they fell. And then the ranger's dead. I'm pretty sure. Because no hero point, so...
Well, it sucks to, like, do this from memory and be like, oh, I don't remember, and...
No, I rolled a 4 for the ranger's final death save.
Oh, right, and it can't... The way the rules are, you can't stay at the same dying value. So there is a death here. Okay.
Yep, there's a death.
There's our data. Where's the death? There.
I was also just going to point out that
There.
unless the encounter was designed like that, it's kind of weird that the dragon hasn't been attacking the downed marshals.
Well,
That's probably chasing the owl. I was gonna say it's probably relevant.
no, it actually hasn't done its turn yet. It's just going to roar in
Okay.
victory, you know, like the way in a movie, or just go roar.
Fair.
It's doing the T-Rex.
Yeah.
thing.
So I'm going to take this one out of initiative. Okay, and then... Whoops, what just happened? I don't know, nothing happened. Okay, remove participant, and we're going to do Prince Chuffy Lick Wound. Okay, this actually, he moves elsewhere in initiative. Harvey Birdman is dead, so I take him out of initiative. Gex is next, and actually he would have changed in initiative. He would have been
Moved up, yeah.
here. Doug Glatt, flat check.
Doug Glatt will roll his flat check.
He said dying 2. Dying 3. Okay, Daddy Drowface. I don't know what the statistics are for, you know, your chance of recovering if you're at dying X. Daddy Drowface.
I can calculate it in my head.
Oh.
It's not good for me. I
Yeah,
can
it's like the percentage times the percentage times the percentage.
Like, I have just admitted that all the martial characters are basically dead at this point, except for the owl.
Okay, Bon Fisho.
The dragon has a fly speed. I don't think the owl's gonna last too long.
Oh, but if the dragon's gonna roar and let it get away, then we're good, but I don't think it will. But, the marshals are gone.
Okay, Bon Fisho.
Well, yep, Bon Fisho.
Bon Fisho, the Neo, who critically succeeded.
Yeah, really. Alright. Do I prolong our suffering by having him cheekily battle medicine Gex, or do I just go with the screw it, we're dragonboarding this from Skyrim and just trying to go after the thing?
Yeah.
Well, shall we?
Kyre-
Okay, what's going to happen is that I think the most sensible thing. Oh, he doesn't have heal spell, does he?
No.
What you gotta do is just do whatever you think
I think
will
it's.
deal the
Let's go very quickly. Let's just do your thing. Let's just be
So
less. Let's just
yeah.
go quickly and let's not be
right.
as careful
No, fair enough.
because I think it's there's no clutch moves here unless he has some spell that's like.
Yeah. Alrighty. My team would like it known for the record that after Matrix dodging a Dragon Blast, they would like to decide to produce flame themselves, so that the dragon officially didn't do it. But instead, we're going to produce flame the dragon.
Okay.
We're going to draw staff, and we're going to produce flame.
Okay.
It still hasn't touched the ground, so yeah, burning. Actually, how much does that do? Actually, same damage. Yeah, produce flame it is.
Oh, I thought battle medicining someone with heal would have been. Oh, but Gex doesn't have heal. He doesn't have access to anyone with a heal spell. Is that true?
No, Gex has his staff, so theoretically Gex could pick it up and then.
Yeah, but he's
still
only
cast
in
two
range.
action heal.
He's only 30 feet away of people who are. Yeah, it's not necessarily good. Okay.
Yeah, no, we basically lost. We're just going out with a blaze of glory, literally. Produce flame.
All right. Roll a d20 and add 10.
Come on.
Not even
Oh.
No.
That's appropriate. Okay, one more action.
That's about right. You know what? On the off chance they nat 1 again, and nat 20 another, or the dragon just nat 1s all of its attacks, move to proceed to battle medicine Gex next time.
Okay.
End turn.
Oh, yeah. And I should say, I don't think it's really worth hiding this at this point. The dragon, after using its breath weapon, has 2 rounds until it uses another one. Or until it can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't seem worth
And which you
because,
are about to discover. So, but you do use battle medicine on.
No, it's just moving into position to do it.
Oh, you don't have enough.
Yeah.
This is kind of a little sad. So while he's doing that, here comes the next breath weapon. Okay, reflex. Let's just do reflex saves for the.
The one guy. Yeah.
Okay, actually,
hold on.
let's just in our quest for science. Let's
say that instead they battle medicines.
I want the death saves of these other characters, just to see who's.
Okay.
Yes, who took slightly longer to die?
Well, and how much death?
All right. Chuffy recovers.
Okay.
Chuffy's snake.
All right, goes up to
recovers.
dying 1.
Mr. Adequate.
Okay.
That's more appropriate.
That's a critical failure. That's a
Mr. Adequate's dead.
unless you have toughness.
Gex. No.
Oh.
And that's a regular fail. Wait, no. Because 11 plus DC or 10 plus DC?
10 plus DC. 10 plus dying value.
Okay, so it was dying
3.
2, so DC 12.
Okay,
yeah,
then
so
the dragon flies over and reflex saves for Gex and Bonfisho.
Already.
Oh. Well. That's,
Does Bonfisho have a hero point left? Yes. You know what? Just for giggles. Let's see.
Imagine another natural one.
Wait, actually, no, at this point, since in real play, you would know that the battle's going to be lost. You would save it for stabilizing.
True. Maybe the white dragon decides to take us captive.
Yeah.
Just decides to ransom us.
I think you're saving it to stabilize.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
We've saved it on Team Marshals because we'd have also known as soon as that breath weapon came down, it would have killed all of us. I was just respecting the play to win ruling.
No, fair enough. Bonfisho spreads his arms wide, accepting his fate as.
Yeah, we're gonna if we continue with this event, we're gonna reapproach hero points. Okay, then Gex, who has a -4 to reflex, but he's unconscious, I believe. You need a natural 19. You need a natural 20 to not die here.
That's not a 20.
No.
All right. All right. So it takes a while for the skull to appear for some reason. Okay, we have at least 2 deaths here and some more rolling going on. I don't think it's that interesting. Now that I think about it, to know how many die on each side. They both die. This dragon would eat them anyway. And not take prisoners, probably. I don't know, maybe. Whatever.
The evil wizard that set this whole thing up still wants the PvP battle, so they come in at the last second. No! And the white dragon's like, oh god, right, you rule this place, I'm leaving.
Alright, I have not thought much about this. I think that actually, thinking back on it, the 1 hero point rule this event should have been more generous with hero points, and it also would have mitigated the role of luck.
Yeah.
Against of bad luck against players, and I've just given the daily resources. I think that the casters of their daily resources, they kind of have used what they would have done in a severe battle, and I think we move on with what they have, which is of their daily resources, they've used one of their 4 Drakeheart mutagens. Bonficio has used Ignite Fireworks, one of his level 2 spells. Mr. Adequate has used one of his 3 second level slots with Sonata Span. Prince Chuffy Lickwound has used 2 of his Divine Font. He has 2 left. Is that last part right? Did he use a font in the first battle, in the first room? According
They
to my
did.
notes,
No, theoretically,
Okay.
they have 1 heal left. I mean, mind you, one of those was the Hail
So-
Mary to heal up Dex, so yeah, rip.
I'm inclined to take our 30-minute break and we just get everyone to full hit points and with these resources. What do people want to do?
And
That
would
seems like a
then go
fair
on
way to
room
continue.
3 or room
But
4?
people who have used battle medicine will have used battle medicine. And I have
Yeah.
notes of that. What was that, Sam?
Would we go on to room 3 or straight to room 4?
3. Room 3.
Sorry for making this fight too hard, everyone. Although, yeah.
Well, we got... Well,
It's
It's
data.
okay. yeah, data.
What?
We've proven that these arguments are stupid.
Yes.
Marshals v. Casters.
To be
because-
fair, I think most of us knew that going in.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it is quite the thing to spend like 12 hours proving. Like,
No, we're actually we're actually doing a good thing for the world. We're providing less people wasting
proving-
time in those threads because all we can say here with a lot of
Maybe
authority that
Starts this.
that the one-sidedness of each party led to them dying.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Although,
Ridiculously.
I don't know.
Can I just put it on record that I know that you guys designed this to be the moderate encounter, and I am concerned about the severe encounter coming up.
The
And
severe
whether
encounter does not use terrain like this. The
well,
severe,
it does.
I mean, it has ladders. That's all it has.
I'm less concerned about the effect that it will have on. Even before this, I was more concerned about this encounter being wacky.
Yeah.
But if we die again, we can always, you know, have.
We now
but,
have the rules for dying and TPKing in this.
Yeah. So.
And now TPKing is the data point. So.
And it might go. It will have different information because it is a different challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
The one thing you were
That'll
saying
log.
Ron, about saving time. Maybe in the long run, but think about all the time used to talk about this. Or that will be.
Well, fun was had.
Yes.
Well, you see,
Link people to this and say they both lose without the other. No.
you need both. It's like, oh man, the marshals feel more impactful to me personally. That's what the argument is now. Okay? We should change the framing of the argument from casters are worthless to marshals feel more impactful. And you know what? Was it worth all the man hours? Probably not. But
And I think a lot of the argument that casters are worse has been that, oh yes, the numbers say this or that, but they're not as fun to play. Because they don't
Yeah.
feel like they're doing stuff. Which,
Yeah.
you know,
Even that's mostly from a framework of coming from previous edition.
yeah.
yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is the casters, like, barely got nerfed. They're, per Paizo's own notes, they wanted to raise the floor and lower the ceiling. That's what, like, Incapacitation did, for instance.
Yeah.
And then Marshals all around got made incredible. Playing a Marshal in this edition is amazing. I enjoy it thoroughly. But that doesn't mean that casters are suddenly terrible. And that's what I think people get caught up on.
Yeah. A lot of people would agree that the debate is a not something to argue over, but they'll just say that the degree of nerfing of casters was too much.
I think a lot of the argument is just like, people feel like, why would I play a caster when marshals are so much more fun here, and like you can't get that same marshal feel anywhere else, or in less places where you can like playing a marshal in 5th edition is I move and then I attack, and then I attack, and then I attack, where you can still
it's
have
boring.
Whereas in Pathfinder, like, if you want to have interesting martial play, it has to be in Pathfinder. And so, like, I think it's sort of like, why would I play a caster, even if they're balanced? Because I can't play marshals anywhere else. Sort of. I don't know.
I do have to say, though, in the games I played at level 11, the casters started doing some big, showy
That I noticed too
things.
with 2nd edition. Suddenly, everyone cares about caster damage numbers, but last I checked, if you checked like PF1 or 3.5 and like maybe even 5e a little bit, caster's job was never sustained big damage numbers. It's generally considered control and support anyway.
Yeah.
I think Fireball being overtuned in 5e changed that particular paradigm, and now suddenly people care about caster damage.
Yep.
Even though,
I
like,
agree.
there's still, if you want to make a super optimized caster in 5e, you play like the God Wizard, not the Fireball spam.
That's the thing. So, I mean, the whole thing about casters don't do any damage, it's like, even that's kind of silly, because we demonstrated here, we dazzled the dragon, we healed each other, we did not do damage. Not for lack of trying, mind you. Chuffy was literally never able to get in range to use that magic weapon, for instance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's break in a second. Sam, I have to drive to get my food. Would you mind resurrecting everybody?
Real quick. Someone on my team has pointed out some of us would have to go in about 1.5 to 2 hours, just in case this affects the decision to continue running. We are fine with cutting the encounter in half. We just wanted to point it out ahead of time, according to my team.
Okay.
Marshals is fine with accommodating.
Yeah. And
Because 6:30 was the end point.